Hello! How's everyone doing? Just gotta check the settings. Hope everyone's doing well. And Chapter 25 EX is out. And guess who pops up here? There's a trial character for Dia Ancora Durandal. That's why I was doing the trailer music. One of the coolest Valkyries so far, to be honest. You'll see in a bit why. The gameplay is just amazing. I've used her once on a trial they gave me at the beginning of the game, and I've never really seen her again. Then later on got this, Durandal. Where is it? Because I do have all three of them. I mean, all two of them, except for this one. So where is it? Hold on, guys. It's over here. So this is Right Knight Excelsis. I got this one in one pull. So this is one of the Durandals. This is the other one. My only SSS rank. This is usually an A rank, by the way. And then there's the Ancora. So we're gonna use the three of them. And the story seems quite interesting. I did see a few screenshots of the Chinese version, and I see what seemed like the Will of Honkai, so I'm quite curious. Aside from that, we're also gonna do two more things today. It's also the Elysia trial, which should be over here. Yep, so there's the trial, or the tutorial stage, and then we're gonna, in the end, we're gonna go over to the Elysian realm and continue to unlock the lore files that are related to the Infinite in the Infinite Shadow. So next time we stream Honkai, we can do the actual story, and you guys can check it out as well. So let's get into it. Let me just check if everything's good to go. Sometimes the chat on the mobile does. Yep, so there's the trial. Sometimes the chat on the mobile does glitch a bit, so I need to make sure it's not glitched, so I'm not missing any messages. Okay. Okay, it's fine. So check over here. We'll get started in a bit. Okay, the audio might be a bit too high. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I think the audio is a bit better now. It is a bit too high now, but when we get into the chapter as well, there will be both sounds, so I think we'll be fine. Alright, let's get into it. So there we go. In the beginning of the third phase, Immortal Blades. I think that's the imaginary tree, if I'm not mistaken. There's 8 quests. This will only be for later on. By the way, the trailer that's coming out tomorrow on the Chinese version, which I believe is with this, I'm gonna react to it. So there'll be a video tomorrow on that. Because it's only releasing on the 15th of October for the global version. But the actual trailer will come out with a Chinese version, which is already like almost a month ahead. So it's actually coming out tomorrow. Alright, let's get started. Curious to see. This seems to be related to chapter 15. So maybe it's a flashback. Oh right, for context, I think it's related. The quest that we're doing right now on 25EX is a continuation of this over here. The immortals, not sure what that represent, their eternity. Destructible. You guys can read out in your own time if you want. I already read that. It's related to the seed of Sumeru, which is related to Su, and the Abyss Flower. So I do think it's a continuation. It's an only a lethal weapon. It's related to the 6th Ursha core.
武器の前の持ち主の名前はセシリア・シャニアテ。5年前旅の仲間の影響で彼女はこの先輩に興味を持つようになった。その結果いつからか彼女は普段の任務で黒煙武器を使いこなせないわけではない。彼女が敵を甘く見ているわけでもない。もちろんバルキリー、確かに黒煙白火の歴代の持ち主は武器は所詮武器。いや、むしろそれは最適な距離感を作り出心の中で彼女はそれまでは
Consider a worthy successor.
訓練中に申し訳ありません。
Oh wait, I don't remember this. Sorry to interrupt, Master Durandal. Alright, this is related to the Ursha incident, and then we're gonna share information. Okay, we're gonna skip this, but if you guys want to check it out, it's related to the Earthshrove domination arc. Either way, we saw what we needed to see for the continuation, so let's see where this starts. This is after the arc. And we get to Ankara. I'm just gonna put the others in a team, because why not? Since we have all the other two. Well, I'm probably just gonna use the Ankara at Randall, and maybe some KDs. So let's get started. Right. Let me just check if everything's alright before we start. Okay, let's go. It birthed all creation. What? This much you should understand. I am the origin of all things. Okay, what are we starting with? The will of Honkai already? I thought it would only later on. And I am the destroyer of all things. You go finish your warm-up and turn for personal fitness training device. The device had been created nearly half a century prior. Originally designed for astronauts. It includes an air pressurization system that could simulate a low-gravity environment. Some years later, Valkyrie at HQ pulled this aging but unusually durable device out of storage and began to use it in morning exercise. I'm guessing that's the Randall. Ragnar. That Valkyrie's name was Ragnar Lodbrok. She was one of the reasons that girl chose to become a Valkyrie. 21,358 meters, feeling good today. Is that how much she ran? Well, I might as well do some tactical training. Oh, so it's okay. Now it makes sense. It's just training, not really actual story. So this was a part of the thing that happened in chapter 15, the location. Also, there's a tutorial. See that? A lance. There's more. Oh, we forgot to use the last one. Okay. Hold up. Let's redo it. One lance. Two lances. See that? Astral. Okay, this is a bit confusing. Astral. Wait, so we do 4 and 1? No, 4 and J. Okay. Okay, I did not know that. Oh, so that's how you do it, okay. Okay, that's just insane. So, yeah. Imagine getting that in Genshin. Okay, that's my favorite one. Hold up. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, is that it? Oh wait, we hold, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, never mind, I'm not sure. What does the ult do? Is that it? I mean, it's still good damage, but still. Hold up, that's not the Valkyrie we want to use, but let's go for this. How much damage are we even doing? Okay, the combos are confusing. Let me try to get 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we did too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ult. Okay, that it was different. I haven't used this one in a while, so I'm not sure how you actually get the armor. Wait, this seems to be the one we did before. Yeah, 273,000, okay. Our tactical training in meditation, okay. Our tactical training complete, the girl entered the simulated environment generated by Sumeru and craft out her morning exercise with some meditation. And by the way, Sumeru is just the seed of Sumeru, the divine key, not the region, if you know what I mean. Today her meditation was accompanied by divine key abyss flower. This powerful weapon, revered as for the strongest of Valkyries, had been given to the girl 3 years earlier by the overseer himself. She had broken multiple records and became the youngest Valkyrie in history to reach A rank and S rank. Gradually, she became the most trusted second in command on the battlefield. Second? I'm guessing the first is Otto. Yet in her heart, the girl had a lingering sense of dissatisfaction. The uneasiness wasn't about the lifestyle she lived. She understood well that from the moment she joined the Valkyries, she would live a certain kind of life. She would carry the fate of the masses on her shoulders and fight tirelessly for all that is good. She would spill her blood without hesitation. The girl had accepted all of this. You could even say she learned to thrive in the dangerous situations. The older she got, the more she had to face an uncomfortable realization. No matter what values you hold, sometimes you have to make trade-offs. That is to say, when it comes to bearing responsibility and fulfilling one's duty, Sometimes one must take priority over the other. I think that's related to what we learned from the manga. And for the girl in particular, it seemed that everything that she had experienced had been planned out by the Overseer. Right, that bastard. From her journey to the Sea of Quanta, to her encounter with all of it was ordered by the Overseer. Oh, that bastard has been manipulating way more than we thought then. I thought she went there on her own. Was it an order? Like Krishna guiding Arjuna in the Mahabharata. I can't read these words, sorry if I mispronounce. And I'm not sure who they are, but I guess it's from some legend. He seemingly molded her life with his own hands. I was not sure that she could accept such a life, even though Arjuna was a hero whose name was known by all. And despite the fact that until now she had never felt satisfied with her life. And I've returned. Oh, the bitch, isn't it? Familiar yet unexpected voice shattered the silence of her meditation. Wait, there's no voice lines here? I mean, I know it was gonna appear because, well, of the literal chapter teaser, but still, I hate him. I need to get voice lines. Not surprised I came back, and not surprised I called you by your old name. I would be surprised about something so trivial. Let's get on with the business. Do you have any new mission for me? Rita and Amber must have given... I thought Amber died in the second eruption. Must have given you a report on recent events, even though technically you're a missing person. Nah, your nonsense attitude reminds me of the Bianca who had not yet become the Randall. Always so serious, I really can't picture you as a little girl. Is it me, or is this adding even more information to the theory that she may be the real Kiana? I mean, I doubt it. I've always been this way, whether I'm quiet or talkative, whether I show much or not, how is that relevant to anything? In theory, you're right, but the impression you make on people also matter. Might want to approach this next mission with a different attitude. Because you finally have a chance to live up to the name Durandal. Get ready, in half an hour, you'll assist me with an experiment which will attempt to link the bubble universe to the imaginary tree. Okay! What? By the way, I'm guessing with the bubble universe she means like the bubble universe inside Durandal, because I did learn a bit about that. The Overseer laughed and abruptly turned to the brickly walked away. It was typical for the free-spirited author. He was in the habit of casually dropping big news like that. Girl, I believe that completing the mission she undertook at age 12 might take her whole life. Okay, I didn't read the whole manga. I know it was related to the whole universe, but I guess we're gonna learn more. Cool. After all, returning the bubble universe in the Sea of Quanta to the imaginary tree was no easy task. Wait, like a dead universe back to life? The world was born from the imaginary tree, flourished, withered, and finally disappeared back into the Sea of Quanta. This was a law of nature. But 3 years ago, things began to change. With what? The Overseer announced the findings of his research on the imaginary tree to the girl and her adjutant. From the Overseer's perspective, the girl's personal goals could all be subsumed into his master plan, of course. Well, Otto's the biggest manipulator bastard there is. And 2 years ago, on an autumn day not too different than today, the girl assisted the Overseer in seizing the second divine key. So that's from the manga, alright. During that experience, they encountered the Project Veluca enforcer from the previous era. We know that too, and we also read lore about that, even if you didn't read the manga on the last stream. Ever since, the Overseer had been making rapid progress with his master plan, but even so, the girl never imagined that things would happen this quickly. She remembered their trip to the Sea of Quanta as if it was yesterday. Shakespeare, Miguel, Jamie, and so other interesting people. She wondered how their lives were in that other world. Dr. Schrödinger and Shigeru Akira, were they still wandering somewhere in the Sea of Quanta? I mean, I know, weren't these like one from Schicksal and Dr. Schrödinger from Anti-Entropy that died? I'm guessing it's an alternate universe. What about the mysterious blade called Durandal? So that's where her name comes from. The Overseer creating a link between the bubble universe and the imaginary tree was her only aim to save them all. To bring them back to life. And she might be even be able to discover a new way for humanity to escape Honkai. For the past 2 years, the girl had tucked thoughts of this lifelong dream into a corner of her mind. She never once thought the chance to fulfill her destiny would come this soon, and this suddenly. The overseer was right. She should have a different job attitude when facing this extremely important job. Okay, well that's some big news, alright. I had no idea that was even possible. Wait, don't go on to the next one. I'm gonna skip, sorry, I'm gonna skip, get the Chinese one, because we don't have Japanese voice lines. Why are we in the Sea of Quanta? Interesting, okay. Okay, hold on, I need to change the voice lines to Chinese, the voiceover I mean. Because we don't have the Japanese voiceover it seems. So we're gonna have to go with Chinese for now. It's better than not having voices. So let's go undo. Guessing they're gonna add them later. The experiment. Sleep no more. Backbat does murder sleep. The innocent sleep. Okay. We're just gonna go with the Anqua, I think. So ultimate attack and fire damage Valkyrie's team deals. Oh. Hold up. There we go. That's a good bonus. Let's see if we have audio now. The girl entered the S-Rank Valkyrie Command Center. Let's just check something. Make sure it's not glitched. Hold on. I have to check this every now and then. Okay. The girl entered the S-Rank Valkyrie Command Center. A familiar figure had already arrived. Okay, we have voiceover here. We're gonna have to go with the Chinese voices. Ah, Durandal. Take you already met with the overseer. Yeah. This news was a surprise to me. The overseer disappeared one day, came back just as suddenly, and now he's ready to run the experiment. The whole thing seems hard to believe. It's the overseer. Hasn't he always acted this way? He's always viewed the world as a chessboard. All the people and things under his command are like the pieces he manipulates, I know, right? For once I believe I agree with Rita. Someone who thinks like that, results are the only thing that matter. Exactly, selfish results. Oh, any value placed on the process. They gave up many years ago. Why does the way you're talking now remind me of the way Shakespeare and Schrödinger talked? It has some deeper philosophical meaning. You really think so? I'm sorry, Durandal. Maybe I'm just nervous about this mission. Wait, are you really? Didn't know what to be nervous in this situation. After all, this involves countless real human eyes in another dimension. If I were to make an analogy, in many ways a small village living in the mountains cannot be compared to a bustling city. But the village also has its own past, present, and future. Certainly you won't have the chance to alter the fate of everyone there. You wouldn't be nervous. Is that the reason you're suddenly talking to Durandal? I don't recall the way she was several years ago, back when she was irritable, rather short in stature, and extremely talkative. That girl seemed to be a completely different person than the Durandal of today. Rita. What is it, Durandal? It's nothing. Not worth talking about it. The girl started to speak, then hesitated. It had been several years earlier she would have openly talked to Rita about her personality had changed. That girl was long gone. Bianca, if this mission goes smoothly, afterward, let's take half a day off and go for a drive. What do you think? Well, it doesn't take our work, then I guess we could. That's where should we go? How about Naples? Not far from the floating isles. Naples. The girl suddenly remembered that on their adventure 5 years earlier, the Bubble Universe one, Rita had suggested something similar. Yeah, the chance. We should go to Sure. The overseer's experience can really help those people in the Bubble Universe. And we can ride to Mount Vesuvius together. Smiled and agreed that it was an unusual cigarette for an S-Rank Valkyrie to make. Moonlight. Wait, imaginary tree. Oh god. Oh, we're going deep on the lore here. Half an hour later, Jigsaw Floating Isle, special purpose lab for the second divine key, Cosmic Juggernaut.
很好，各位都相当准时。
Excellent. Everyone is here on time.
尤兰戴尔、丽塔、长光、琥珀，在我离开的这段时间，看守总部的你们辛苦
Durandal,
了。
Rita, Nagamitsu, we've heard of that one. Amber, I appreciate while looking after HQ in my
主
absence.
教大人过誉了，
Problem I know.
我们只是做了自己该做的事情而已。
should.
他们说的没错。
Oh, there she is.
还有，奥托先生，
That's right. Also, Mr. Water.
您可以演讲的久一点。
Continue speaking
第
for a
二神
while.
之剑的空间动力系统还需要再预热5分钟。
Space-time manipulation system needs 5 more minutes to warm up. Looks like the
看来
other
唯
one's
一不
not
守
on time
时
is the
的
machine.
反而是……那么我就用这5分钟
Well
的时
then,
间
I'll use this time to
帮助
familiarize
各位再
everyone with
梳
the
理一下
process
本次
involved
实
in
验的
the
来龙去
experiment.
脉吧。各位应当都非常
Everyone
了
should have a
解，
solid understanding.
我们身处的四维时空乍
First
看起
glance,
来平坦空旷，
Four-dimensional
但在更高
space-time
的
we
宇宙
inhabit
维度
seems
上，
flat and empty.
却有许多凭借
Yet
人
in
的
the higher
感官
dimensional
难以想
realms
象的复
contains
杂结构。
many unimaginably complex structures.
前文明的人类
People of the
发明了
previous
两
era
个
had
形
two
象的词汇
descriptive
来
names
称
for
呼
these
它们：
structures, the Sea
量
of
子之
Quanta
海
and the
还
imaginary
有虚
tree.
数之树。量子之海中的
In the
万
Sea
事
of
万
Quanta, all
物都
beings
会
and
随着
things
时间
decay
的
as
推
time
移而自
progresses,
然衰变，
till everything
最
is
终解体在一
disintegrated
片
into
混沌之
chaos.
中。
So they eventually die. It's just a matter of time.
虚数之树上的世
The
界
world
虽
of the
然不会
imaginary
如此
tree does not
却
share
多
this
半要
fate.
经受崩
But
坏这
there,
一天灾的考
Honkai
验。
events are a frequent, not guaranteed, occurrence. Hold on. Because that's just adds more into the possible theory that Genshin may be a universe in it. And it kinda actually explains Celestial's reason. Okay, let's go.
本质上，这是因为时间的概念
In
在
essence,
这两者的
that is
领域
because
中
the
有本
concept
质
of
性
time
的
in
差
each
别。
realm is fundamentally
不过
different.
这并不是我们今天关注的重
But this
点。
isn't what we'll be focusing on today. Concept of time in each realm is different. Like Conria and Tevat. Interesting.
今天的实
Today's
验
experiment will
旨在
attempt to
验
link the
证一项
bubble
技
universe
术。
within the Sea of Quanta
我
back
们
to
要
the
尝试将
imaginary
量子
tree,
之海中的一个世界
saving
号
it from the
连接回
extinction
虚
to
数
which
之
it is
树，
ultimately
改变其
destined.
注定消亡的命运。在充分研究了第
Now
二
that
神之
we've done
剑，
extensive
又获
research
得
on
了
the
世界
second
蛇
divine
技术
key
援
and
助的
obtained
当
technical
下，
assistance from World
天命
Serpent,
组织必须将这项技术掌握在自己手中。
Jigsaw must make use of this technology.
唯其如此，
If we do so,
在不远的将
if
来
not too distant future,
各
we'll
位
be
才
able
能
to
将世
change
界
the
的命
fate
运。
of
空间动力系统预热完成。
the space-time
奥特
installation
先生，
system
实验
is
室可以开
ready.
始。
Mr. Roger, the experiment can begin anytime. So I guess we will interrupt. Well, I actually wanted to know. And it looks like I
看
got
来
brief
现
in
在
my
倒必须。
explanation.
总而言之，我们这次的实验对象是
Sean
蕴
Kerr
含
sword,
在
the
尤兰
subject
戴
of
尔
our
体内
experiment
的
will be a
特殊
special
世
bubble
界
universe
号。
contained within Durandal's body. Yes, that is the universe she kept in it, in herself, to save the people within it that were almost being killed. I haven't read the manga, but I did know about that.
我们要从量子之海出
We'll
发，
depart from the Sea of
寻找
Quanta,
前往虚数
seek a
空间的
passage
通
leading
路，
to the imaginary
并尝试
space,
将它人
and
为
then
进
try
入
to
虚数
artificially
之树。
link it to the imaginary tree. I wonder if we'll actually get there for the first time
因此，
ever.
尤兰戴尔，你需要亲自进入由第二
Randall,
神之剑创
we'll
造
need
的
to
高
enter the
维空间
dimensional
入口。
portal generated by the second divine key herself.
是，
Okay.
这次给你配备了
This
升级
time
版
you'll
的
be
空
equipped
间
with an
深潜返
upgraded
回
Genius
装
Plus
置
space-time
格尼乌
exploration
斯
unit.
Plus，负责远程支援的
Nagamitsu
长
will
光
use
可
it
以
to
利用
maintain
它，
communications
在
with you
复杂的空间
while they
环
were
境
in
中
complex
与
space-time
你保持
environments.
通信联络。
明白。
Got it.
这次实验事关
Due
重
to the
大，
great significance of this
伊丽塔、
experiment,
琥珀，
Rita and Amber, you'll
你们
stay
留
here
在
to
这里，
manage and
负责
coordinate
调度协调
operations.
一切，而我
That will
会亲
accompany
自陪
Randall
同
to
尤
the
兰戴
portal.
尔。
Guess it's the first time we'll
这还
definitely
是
be
我们第一
working
次在正
side
式
by
场合，并
side.
接下来就请多指教
I'll
了。
need your assistance,
比武
Bianca.
神
Of
比安
course,
卡尤
totally
兰
not
戴
to
尔
acquire
阿塔
information.
吉呢？
You manipulating bastard. Move on to the depths of the Sea of Quanta. Oh, we're back here. It's been since chapter 12. Okay. Oh, I love this place. It's all messy, it's cool. F? What do you mean?
散去吧，世界的
Oh,
财
we're
艺。
using auto support skill. Okay, then. Hold up. Oh, wait. I'm not using it correctly. I guess we need 615 for that.
没有人能妨碍我的计划。
Suppose we could really be fighting auto in the end. I hope not. Because that guy's a bastard. we do it. I want to try to get the armor on. I'm not sure it works. Okay, next one. Like, what else is here? Yeah, it's the same place as before, essentially. Okay, we are learning some combos for it, still. I think it could be better. Wait, was that Sue that said there? On the thing, weapon? Suppose we can just go to the next one? Oh, we can, okay then. There's more enemies here. Oh, there we go. Now I am liking this. There we go, big damage. Yeah, that's the gameplay I'm looking for. Okay. So we go over here.
有趣的地方，
Wait,
现实世界的破碎
You
信
see
息
that?
在这里被重新
an
整
almost
合，
mechanical arm? That's
确立了
similar
自
to
成
Ghost
一格
Honkai
的架构
Odyssey.
与规则。
The real world recognized.
人的一生
Just like
也不过如此吧，在有限的时间中，
absorbing everything you
将
can
自己
touch
能
within
接
the
触到的
limited
一切
time.
消化吸收，最终形成独立
Form
的
one
思想与
personality
人
and
格。
character. We go in. Is that the wait? We talk to Otto. We talk to the bastard. Okay.
原来这就是身在量子之海的感受啊，
This is what it feels like with the sea of
和太空
content.
中的失重状态
Different than being
有些
weightless.
相似呢。
Okay, guys, hold on. I'll just check something. Okay.
请尽量不要离我太
Please try
远。
to stay close
自己
to me
按照
over
长
here.
光的说法，
According to
在
Nagamitsu,
量子之
objects
海中
floating
我
in
们
the
世
sea of
界靠独
quanta,
自漂流，
far from a bubble
任何
universe,
正
are
常世界的
twisted
事
decaying
物
into
都会有衰
nothingness.
变消失的。
Because Miss
过
Transbond is made out
嘛
of，
考虑
sodium.
到奥托先生的身体属于混钢材质，这种风险其实很低就是了。
You what? Sodium was the thing able to seal part of the Honkai on the moon. Okay, hold on. Back to Honkai.
但如果真的与外部世界失去
If
联
we
络，
lose
确
connection
实
with
不
the
妙。
outside world, we have a
毕
problem.
竟我已
After
经把
all,
自己
I
的
already
意识中
transplanted my
枢
consciousness into this
移植到
body.
了目前的这具。
Isn't that
没办
nothing we
法，
can do about
即
that?
便是
Even though
花
I
了我
spent 2
2年
years
时间来
improving
改
that
进的
Genius
格林乌
Plus,
斯 Plus，也不可能支持意
it
识的
doesn't
实时投
support
射，
real-time consciousness
带宽
projection.
完全不够啊。
There's just not enough bandwidth.
就是这样。
No problem, I won't hold you back in that.
主教，你说笑了。
Be joking
如果
over
你
to
认
you,
真起
you
来，
beat me in a
我也
one-on-one
未必能
fight.
在1对1的比试
You
中
what？
稳操胜券吧。
Are you saying that the Overseer is stronger than the Randall? I'm actually scared of that guy then. That I could defeat him
我
in a
倒
fair
不觉得自
fight.
己能堂堂正
In
正
fact,
打
it would
赢
be
过
no
你。
contest.
对此时
At
此
this
刻
moment,
的
you
奥
are
托阿波
Otto
卡里
Apocalypse's
斯而
most
言，
valuable partner in this adventure. Seeing that you may have
那么，
well,
就
then
让我
enough
们忘
chit
记这
chat.
些
It's
不
time
重
to
要
take
的
the
说
first
辞，
step of our
出发。
journey. Let's go. Where are we going? What's this portal here? Oh yeah, we're in the deepest part of the Sea of Quanta then. Wait, touch that. Now we're getting this. Oh, okay, we got an ultimate evasion here. Can I get the armor? No, okay. So next we go here. So down here, okay. There's more quantum entities. Alright, so far so good. Getting some good damage here. Get the armor, there we go. I don't usually, not usually good with the timing, but still, it was good, okay.
这一击，贯
Get
穿
the
星
arrow
辰。
in there. Okay, that's just bug. The animation. Wait, we want to go in that direction. Oh, okay then. An H, yeah. Boss of that. armor? Or is it too late? Oh, never mind, we already passed through this. So we just continue onwards. There's another portal over there. So this was the steepest part of the Sea of Quanta, so what's next? We just go in? Yeah, we go in then. What? How are we in the Theater of Domination? Do you mean like the Theater of Domination is part of... This place is... When leaping between dimensions, one's consciousness is sometimes affected by dreamlike interference. For the girl, it came in form of the images of gallows, remains of Honkai beasts, and unfamiliar purple flowers. These were certainly not images of her own memories. It might have been residual data in the Sea of Quanta, or maybe... Looks like we are... Wait, you're telling that the Theater of Domination is like a sort of a portal to the imaginary tree? This is the Theater of Domination, a space created by the 10th Ursher not long ago. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me just check something. Okay. Although the 10th Ursher is gone, I'm thinking of a way to preserve part of what's there. Will that help us establish a connection with the imaginary tree? Exactly. How much do you know about the 10th Ursher? The Ursher of Dominance. I read research materials provided by Anti-Entropy and World Serpent. That Urshan is an aggregation of multiple consciousnesses. It can construct unique dimensions to the gaps within space-time, unlike the Urshan of Dominance of the previous era. You know enough then. After all, we won't encounter the Urshan of Dominance, but merely what it left behind. In order to control its minions from this place, the Urshan made use of the imaginary tree's power to create a link between the two universes. And this resulted in, even though the 10th Urshan no longer exists, and the Theater of Domination is about to sink into the Sea of Quanta, for the moment it still remains its connection with the imaginary tree, so that's how they're going to use it. So you quickly assembled everyone to begin the experiment. Yes, time waits for no man. Although it will sink into the Sea of Quanta, the process isn't instantaneous. Before we intend to intervene in the Honkai persona, we need to have a firm grasp of the technologies and resources at our disposal. Honkai persona, like the will of Honkai? Understand, but overseer. Does the Honkai persona really exist? I always thought it was just hypothetical. Before the century, it was indeed just hypothetical. But during the second eruption in the year 2000, I made contact with a consciousness so enormous that it defied common sense. This consciousness could confuse humans by bombarding them with excessive amounts of information. It could take the entirety of human knowledge and force it into your brain in an instant. Scary. Unless they took preventive measures, humans could not communicate with it as equals. Then, hold on. Is it really the Honkai persona? That means it's basically invincible. Yes. If it truly had that kind of power, it could extinguish civilization whenever it wanted. Trying to revive humanity would be pointless. So either its hatred for humanity is not so deep, or it's not as invincible as it seems. I digress. No matter what, humanity must use everything at its disposal to have a chance of victory in this uneven struggle. Look, quit the chat! All you want is to revive Calvin, and we know you. The experiment we will undertake today is a rare opportunity. Absolutely. Now, in describing the relationship between the two worlds, we can call our own world base reality. The Honkai persona controls the link between base reality and the imaginary tree, affecting the natural cycle of Honkai energy. Humanity is suffering as a result. So for the upcoming experiment, if everything goes well, we might be ready to rid ourselves of our shackles and establish our own connection with the imaginary tree. If successful, humanity can turn the tide against Honkai without the fight. But you said if everything goes well. That's true. Cutting-edge experiments are rarely successful, and the future is even more unpredictable. If we get any positive result from this venture, at least we will face Kevin with confidence. Are you talking about the ultimate purpose of World Serpent, Project Sigma? Of course. The frightening thing about Project Sigma is that it could redefine the rules by which the world operates. I didn't know that.
如果对方有能力
The
创
other
造
side
一个
can
他
create
们的
their
理想
utopia, we
国，
cannot, and
而
sooner
我
or
们
later
却
the
不，
world becomes they envision.
那么世界迟早就会变
Of
成
course,
他
all
们
the
自己
guy
的
wants
样
is
子。
to have the power over the world.
既然我们谁都不喜
None
欢
of
那
us
种由
want the
前
grand
文明
future
强
imposed
加
by
的
the
冷
previous
酷未
era.
来，
We must find a way to create
但
our
我
own
们自己就
utopia.
必须也掌握一处。
也就是说，
That is to say,
如果我体
if I
内
have
的
a
世
bubble
界炮
universe within
在
me,
今天
and
的
in
实验
today's
中
experiment we
可以
can
安全的
safely
炼
link
入
it to
叙
the
述之术
imaginary，tree,
那么在未来，
then
我
in
们
the
才可
future
能
we'll
有
have the
资本
resources
去拒
needed
绝
to
深刻计
refuse
划。
Project Sigma. Yes. As you know,
你应
among
该
all
知
the
道，
schemes of opposing
在对
Honkai,
抗崩在我们自己的
there
手
are
头
not
上，
none that are guaranteed to
其实
succeed.
喂，奥托先生，
Hey, Miss
今天
Roger.
不应该是幽兰戴尔
Isn't
小
today
姐
the
光
day
荣
that
完成一
Randall
项使命的日子
hilariously
吗？
complete
您
a
怎么把
mission?
话题
What's with
带
the
到这么沉重的地
negativity?
方去？适可而
You
止
learn
啦，
how
适
to
可而
quit
止。
while you're ahead.
那些的
Thing
确
is
是
true.
事实。
The truth shouldn't be
可是
avoided.
事情毕竟还没有到必须做出选择的那一，你没有必要在今
There's
天
no
呢。
need. Thanks
谢
for
谢
your
你关心
concern,
我，不
Nagamitsu.
过
But
交给 S 级女武士的
failure
任
is not an
务，
option.
也历来都是
Missions
只许
given
成
to S
功，
rank
不许
Valkyries.
是种走钢丝的生活
I'm
方
used to
式。
living dangerously.
很好。
Good, that's the
不
spirit.
愧是我们
Randall,
天命最
rightfully
强
known
的
as the
女武
most
神
powerful
幽
Valkyrie
兰
of
戴尔。
Chixol.
你的
Devotion
赤
to
子
the
之
cause
心
is way
果
from
然
one
一
bit.
天都没有
助教，肉麻的话
Elysia,
请适
please
可
start
而
with the
止。
flight rate. Seems you're overexcited
已经
today. I could go
长
on
光
and on.
就由你来讲
Nagamitsu,
解
please
接下来
explain
的
in
具体
detail
实验
the
步骤
details,
和技术
steps
细节
involved in the experiment.
你们的主
Your
教
overseer will keep his mouth
就
shut
先
now.
让
Alright, so we go on to the next quest. Okay, hold on. Let me just check something real quick. The L2 checks. Okay. Alright, let's continue. I do want to get some water though, so after this... Actually, I'm gonna BRB now. Quickly get some water and then I'll be back. I'm quite thirsty. Right, I'm back. Let me get the Honkai screen back. Here we go. We're in Act 4, so we're on halfway. It's gonna be a small one, but it's already lore filled. So, quite interesting. Let's get into it. Alright, so we start with the normal attacks. That's what we learned from using it. And now once we have this, we go like this, and... Okay, I wanted to try to get the shield since we won't be able to today. Hold on. Maybe now. I think we do need to fill up this. Oh, there we go. So you see that bar up there? I think that's the one we need to fill first. Where is it? Wait, so we're going through this portal in the... Okay, so we're going further into the theater of domination, essentially. Oops, we didn't mean to do that. I guess we can get some good damage here. And then get the QTE. Go with that. The armor. We get it? Guess not yet. Oh, that's enough, okay. So we go deeper. I'm guessing now we're going to the scene in Shadow 24, or not. Two contrasting figures made their way to the ruins of the theater side by side. One carried themselves in a carefree manner, while the other had an air of earnest determination. One had seen 500 years of change, the other only had 10 years of memories. Two had little in common, but at the moment they were the iconic figures of the Chixol organization. Before, Hunter had made use of an advisory council to deal with the trivial day-to-day issues, while they used the time to carry out various kinds of secret research. And when the North American branch broke off from the independent anti-entropy organization, which would become a rival of Schicksal, Arthos simply kicked out the advisory council and used a more efficient way of maintaining stability. And it was then that the Schicksal Valkyries won the sequel weapon to center stage. From Squad Snow Wolf to the Immortal Blades, one outstanding figure after another joined Schicksal, encouraging more girls to join the battle and die. Alright, so imagine, there we go, puppets I guess. Okay, can we get that? The armor, there we go. Now we go with this. Kill it on the way. That's some big damage. Get this, get the ults. Alright, we're getting some good damage here. Alright, get the ult again. We do this. I actually really like this battle suit, to be honest. My favorite Randall one. So, what do you want to know?
我只能送你到这里了。
Can only accompany this far.
前方的道
The
路
way forward is only
只
open
有
to
与
those who
外
have
维度
undergone
深度
fusion
融
with
合
extra
的人
dimensions.
才能够开启。
So you mean only the Randall can reach the imaginary tree?
长光之前的说明
This is also where
也是到
Nagamitsu's
这个阶段就
instruction
结束
ended.
了。
We really not have any intel
对
about
于
what
接
lies
下来的
ahead.
空间，
This
毕
space
竟
is
如
close
此
to
临
the
近虚
imaginary
数之
tree
树
are
的空间，
completely
是过
unexplored.
去谁也没有到达过的地方吗？当前你们立足的
Your
区
current
域
location is
还
still
属
under
于
the
量子之
influence
海
of the
可
Sea
以
of
浸润影
Quanta.
响的地方。
If you go any further,
进一
you'll
步
be
前
within
行
the
的
realm
话
of the，
就要完
imaginary
全进入
tree.
虚数之树的领域了。我们唯一能做到的，
The
就
only
只有
thing
通
we've
过
been able
理
to
论测
excel
算
is through our
验证出你
calculations
在那边可以
is that
正
you'll
常
be
行
able
动而
to
已。
move around normally in that realm. Oh,
抱歉，
sorry, that
对于
cannot
这次实验的
provide the
压轴
other
大
useful
戏
intel for the，grand
我竟然
finale
提
of
供
this
没关系，
experiment.
实验
Okay,
总是要伴
it's
随着
always
未知的
uncertain
嘛
about。doing an
像是我
experiment.
和丽塔在5
The
年前的那
adventure
次
Rich
冒
and I
险，
had 5 years ago
他获得的结果
yielded results
就
far
超出
beyond
了
what
所有
anyone
人
had
的事前预期
anticipated.。
今天的实验，
Today's
大家通过
experience
种
we've
种
done
保
all
证
we
手
can to
段，
ensure that the bubble
确保了我
universe
体
in
内的
Sun
世
will
界
remain
炮在各
intact
种情
under all
况下都能全。
circumstances.
那么对我来说，
So from
不
my
能
point
承
of
受的
view,
风
all
险
the unacceptable
就已经
risks
全
have
部排
already
除
been
了。
eliminated.
助教，我去
But
去就
here,
回。
I'll be back soon.
一
Good
路
journey. Wait, we're going into the imaginary tree right now? I thought it was just mentions. Hey, are we really going there? Without any hesitation, go silent wormhole linking the different dimensions. Behind her, the overseer's expression looks simultaneously gratified and melancholy.
在这最后的10年里，
With the past 10 years, you've made this
你还真
extraordinary
是让
journey
我见识
possible.
利安卡。
And
阿塔长光，
Nagamitsu.
什么事，奥托先
What
生？
is it, Mr.
接下
Tomato?
来，
If we can use a
只
genius
要我们
device
可
to
以通
receive
过
the
格
effect
尼
by
乌
our
斯回收
Randall,
幽兰戴尔
experiment
本
will be a
人。至于他的
success.
世界炮是否能
So
凭
whether
借
she
他
can
自己的
restore the
力
link
量
between
接
the
回
bubble
叙述
universe
之
and the
书，
imaginary tree with her own power,
你应该
I
能理解。
understand. That isn't critical for our
这一点
plans.
在我的计
Of
划当中其实并
course!
不重要。
That bastard always had a selfish intention. I knew it wasn't because of that.
我需要裁剪、折
I need to be
叠、
able to
重构
fold,
本
cut,
征
and
世界的
reconstruct the
力
power
量。
of base
世界
reality.
炮对我而言，
The fate of the bubble universe has little effect on that. This guy just wants everything to revive Kyle and nothing else.
也就是说，如果
They're
幽
saying
兰
if
戴尔小
Randall
姐
Smith's
在
long
虚数之树
imaginary
那
tree
边
will
消
just
耗了过
initiate
多
a
的时
force
间，
recall
我们就利用
device.
当然，
Of course.
毕竟我们无
We
法
don't
和
want
那
any
边
way
达
of
成实时
communicating
共
with
识。
her in real time.
他自己也知道
She，understands that we
我
can't
们
wait
这
for
边。不过我倒
indefinitely.
是觉得这件事
There's no
无需
need for
悲
the
观。
best for all to give her some help. I'm
果
gonna
然
find
还是
out.
被
I was
发
just
现了
testing
呀！
the
我怎么知道是不
How
是
should
真
I
的会
know
有
whether
效
it
果
will
呢？
really
当
work?
然会有效果。
It will work.
你要知道，
Genocide also made of Vex
对
and
方也
Valkyries
都
who
曾
once
是我
under my
麾
command.
下优秀的女武神呢。
Wait. What? Okay.
虚数空间，
Imaginary space. Oh, this is our
助
first
教
time here.
说，
Percy
这
said
里
this
是
is
宇
the
宙的起
origin of
源
the
之地，
universe and we're all
也
along
是法则的交
intertwined.
汇之处。时间在这里的
Time
意义
means something
不能
very
用常
different
理来
here.
认知。事物在这里的运转
Movements are not
不能
governed
用
by
力学来
physics
计
here.
算。这里是世界的比方，
This is the other side of the
规则之上的
world,
规
built
则。
upon the rules above rules.
但无论如何，
But I must
我
press
必
on
须
no
坚持
matter
前
what.
进，因为机会
For this
或
might
许
be
只
the
有这
only
一次。
chance. Oh god. Wow. Do you think we're actually be in the imaginary space before... What is this? Okay, we do not want to touch that then. Of course, imaginary enemies. Ascanemon, that's a new one, isn't it? Oh, it was just Uskignosis or something. What? There we go. Got the ults. Okay. Now we do want to take the Elysia as fast as possible. Get the armor. There we go. Try to eliminate the Elysia already. I think we can do that with the entire combo. There we go. Okay, get the SP. Continue onwards. Okay, there's more imaginary enemies here. There we go. So far so good. I just love the gameplay of this Randall, it's just insane. Okay, there we go, another one down. What's next? More imaginary enemies. Oh, so there's the Uskignosis I mentioned. Nice. Wait, so what's this symbol over here? Seems that's the thing from getting the throw thing, the throw skill. So you get that from the throw skill, it seems. Okay, pretty skill. Pretty sick there. Oh, we got hit by the thing, didn't we? Okay, enemies also freeze in time, so it's fine. Sort of, it's still annoying though. Okay, let's get this. Alright, hold up. Get this. Then get the Anka Randall here. Oh, now we're in slow motion. Okay then. It's fine then. Oh, Elysia is back. Okay then. It's not gonna last long. Wait, where do we go now? Alright, we were going in this direction. It was just that I turned around. So after this, will we still be in the imaginary space or the imaginary tree? In similarly boundless empty space, the girl had to rely on Genie's device to find the way. 42,768 steps. But it's counting the steps. The girl fell as soon as she stopped counting. Time gradually beginning to lose all meaning in this place. So she had to count to get the stabilizer thing? To Randall, I'd probably walked the distance of a marathon, yet she did not feel any fatigue. There was still nothing but emptiness in every direction. She began to feel anxiety creeping up on her. She was worried about the reliability of the plan, and wondered if the space-time asymmetry would cause everything to lose its meaning. The girl took deep breaths, regulating her heartbeat and expelling all unwanted thoughts from her consciousness. Although what surrounded the girl could be more accurately be described as ether rather than air, she didn't need to breathe to stay alive. What the hell? She heard a faint, indistinct sound coming from far away. In the same direction. Is this gonna be what I'm thinking it is? She was leading her. Well, to be precise, this space had no medium through which sound could pass, so the noise must have manifested itself directly in her brain. So the bubble universe. She could not make what was being said, but at the end she was sure she heard something called her name. Whatever it was, to recognize her. She really came. Oh, there's the tree. Not long before the girl and her companion had arrived at the designated location, perplexed as to why they had been led there. The location data had been transmitted through ether via a mysterious signal. The message was clear. Bianca Atagina would appear here, carrying the bubble universe. Who made this prediction? What was their purpose? The girl and her companion had no idea. It was clearly not Bianca's or Rita's prediction. The message even stated that it would be a surprise for the Valkyries. Was it transmitted by the Jigsaw Overseer? No. Otto would never use this kind of method. He liked to be in the control of the situation. Then, could it have been sent by the residents of the Bubble Universe? This was even more unlikely. They had naturally lost connection with the imaginary tree and thus didn't have the capability to send messages to this place. The visitors from base reality were getting closer. There was the characteristic radiation of living organism here. Only one possibility for what was emitting it. Hey, old partner. Bianca, can you hear me, Bianca? It's me, Shigeru Kira. I'm here. What? Shigeru Kira and Nigwara are here. She couldn't help but laugh. Her partner had good intuition, but she didn't need any warning from her. Just as the 7 colors combined from form black paint and white light, all possibilities manifested simultaneously can form the void of empty space. When potential and manifest beings interact, the original void will transform into something else.
欢迎来到我等休格斯一族的精神世界——糖果屋。
Alien space. Okay. Welcome to the spiritual realm of the sugars, the candy house. So this was in alien space. The thing connecting to post Honkai Odyssey, we are getting really close to post Honkai Odyssey. By the minute, every single chapter is getting close to the end of Honkai.
美丽的小姐，您可以用我们的语言称呼我们为黑糖和水晶糖。
Call it brown sugar or crystal sugar.
喂，尼古拉斯。
Hey, Nicolas, that's not
熟
that
人
you
见
get
面
old
一般可
friends.
不是这么打招呼的吧？嗨，比安卡。
Hi, Bianca.
真的好久
So
不
good to see
见
you
了。
again.
有没有被我们的出现吓了一跳？
This our presence here started.
真的没想到能够在这里再次见到你，石宇绮罗前辈，还有
You.
尼古拉斯小姐。
Sorry, I don't
不好意
understand
思，
extraterrestrial
我
being
不太了解外星生物的发育规
extraterrestrial
律。
beings typically develop.
哼，
So
我
that's
可
the
不是
name
今
of
年
the
才长成这个
sugar.
样子的。要怪
One
你
day
这怪
I
绮罗
went
没
to
见
this
过什么
form.
世
It's
面，
Sakura's
当
fault
年把
thinking
休
that
眠
the
状
Dawn
态的
State
我
was my
破
full
当成了
form.
完全型吧？
What?
嗯哼。
And
可
so
能我
stronger
是
than
没怎么见过
a
宇宙级别
species.
的
This
世面，
natural instinct is
不
to
过
play
也总比
dead.
你们这些本能就是装死的家伙强。
二位的感情
It
看
looks
起来
like
真
you
好
two。get along great.
唉，姑且算
Oh,
是
we
吧。
get along okay. At least
毕
you
竟
have
被这
that
家
subs
伙骗
down.
来
We go
骗
way
去的
back.
孽缘，过去的事
Past
情
events
总有过去的原
always
因
have
了
past。
好
causes.
言归正传，
I'm getting off
用休
topic.
格斯的
Weeks
时间
ago,
来
we
说
received a message that
我们在
combined
2周之前
saying
收
the
到了一封
prediction.
预告信，
The message
信
said
里
you
明
will
确
arrive
预
here
言
at
了
this
你
moment.
此时此刻的到来。
A message?
有人告诉我
Someone
们
was telling us that
你在
you're
休
coming
格
here
斯时
today
间
and
的
that's
今
the
天
link
会来
to
到这里，尝试把世界
Global
炮接
University
回叙述
Imaginary
之手。
Tree. Yes,
是的。
part of your overseas
这
experience.
只主
You
将
can
进
hear
行
this
实验的
for
机
us.
会。这么说
Wait,
来
what was the
你们
message?
是
Of
那
course,
当
we've
然
learned
了
how to make use
你
of
要
the
知道
imaginary tree.
我们可
To
正
a
好
certain
掌握
extent,
着
we
利
can
用虚数
transform
之
the
术，
dimension in
在一
which
定
we
程度上
exist.
变换自己存在空间的技术呢。
我们
What do you mean by we?
哦，这个呀。
Oh, 2 years
他
ago,
在2年前
to
通
pass
过了
the
金庭
Data's
堂长
exam,
老
we
的考
officially
核，
joined the
正式
Sugars.
加入了我们休格斯的共同体。
The Sugars? What's that?
当那个世界炮被繁衍进入你身体内部之后，薛定谔博士回归量子之海，而绮罗却被能量波动弹入了虚数之术的直属空间。
When that bubble universe entered your body, Dr. Schrödinger returned to the Sea of Quantum. Kira was launched into a dimension within the imaginary tree by an energy
或许
fluctuation.
是他天生运气好，又或
Maybe
许
it
是
was
冥
just
冥当
good
中的某
luck,
种宿
or
命吧。
maybe it was predestined.
总之，在被这种无知空间撕裂成灵魂碎片之前，恰好路过的糖果屋。糖果屋不仅是休格斯一族的精神家园，它也是一处由
So
世界炮改
Shigeru
建而成的
Kira
空
was
间避
pulled
难所。
in by the will of Honkai? Candy Island is not only the home of the Sugar, also a sanctuary made out of a bowl
每当
universe.
休格斯遭遇危机的时候
Sugar's his，
他们
spies
就会和
are
虚数
yourself
之
linked
术
with the
重新建立一次
imaginary
连
tree
接，
and switch
变
to
换自己
different
当前
dimensions.
隶属的子空间。
Wait, this just changes the meaning of alien space. So Otto was trying to find a way to travel between dimensions.
因为糖果屋作为世界
Okay,
炮来
as
说
such a
很
small
小，
bowl universe,
所以它可以做到
when we
随时在
Otto
虚
links
数
the
之树
imaginary
上刷新
tree,
连接，不受崩
they
坏
do
波
not
动的
suffer the
潜在侵
effects of
扰。
Honkai fluctuations.
竟然有这样的实力啊！
Such a thing has been done before.
不过比安塔，
Back at the
以
opinion
休
of the
格斯
Sugars
的
of
意
the
见
bowl
来
universe
说，
inside
它的
you.
麻烦程度比起
So the
糖果屋
potential
来
can
说，
cause problems
恐
in
怕
many
是
ways
高出了好
next
几
to
个数
Earth
量
and
级
out。of the Kearney house. So because it's a small bubble universe, they were able to avoid the Honkai?
这是为什么？
主要是体
Why?
量的问
It's
题。
mainly a problem of
想
scale.
不断延续一
So
个
as
世
we
界
know,
炮
there
的
are two
存
ways
在，
belonging
据
to
我
the
们所
existence
知
of a bubble，
总共有
universe.
2种
The
办
brute
法：
force,
粗暴的或者取巧
or
的。
using a workaround.
粗暴的办 办法是不断从外界吸收
The
能
first
量，
method
以此
involves
对抗量子之
continuously
海
pulling
自
in
然衰
energy
变。
from the outside to counter the natural energy decay of the Sea of Quanta. So pulling energy either from the real world or the tree of imaginary tree, essentially.
对这种方法而言，
And
世
using
界
this
炮越
method, the
大
bigger
越
the
好。
global universe, the
正所谓
better.
表面积占比，
The
随着
ratio
体
of
积的增
surface
加会
area
不
to
断
volume
减小。
decreases with size.
只要规模足够大，
To large enough
它甚至
scale,
通过
universal
自然
net
接
will
触
achieve
就可以
energy
保持
balance.
能量的动态平
Float
衡，
around the
可
Sea
以
of
几
Quanta
乎永
almost
远的在量
indefinitely.
子之海中动态漂浮下去。当然了，如果反过来吸收了太多的崩坏
See,
能，
volume absorbs
那也
too
会
much
给世
Honkai
界炮
energy
本
is
身
in
带来
it,
其他的
causing
问题，
problems, like
就
human
像
curiosity
你和
in
绮
the
罗过
past.
去见识过的那样。
大致明白
I'm
了。
still confused. I think I get it.
那么，
So I'm
休格
guessing
斯
the
的方
sugars
法
is the other method, the
对应的
workaround.
没错，和
Sorry.
虚数之树建立
What's
动
the
态连
dynamic
接，
link has
借
been
用虚
established
数
with
之
the
树的支
imaginary
持来
tree.
阻止衰变。
We use the tree support to stop the decay process. Tree
这种
support.
办法的本质是欺骗虚
Unless
数
it
之
works
树，
by
让目
deceiving
标
the
依附于
imaginary
其他的文
tree.
明世界生
We
存，
attach the
或
target
者
to another
干脆被认
universe
证为
and
新
hope
生
that
世界而
will
获得支援。
accept it as a newborn universe that needs support. They attach themselves to the imaginary tree.
打个通俗的比方来说，这就像是在嫁
It's
接
like
枝
a
条，
graffiti branch
接穗
onto
越
a
大越
tree.
复杂，
The
嫁
bigger the
接的
branch,
手
the
术
more
也就越
difficult
困
it
难。
is to successfully attach.
因此，对于这种方法
Therefore,
而
when
言，
using this
世
method,
界
the
炮
smaller
反
the
而是
bubble
越小越
universe, the
好。
better.
也就是说，
It sounds like the
这
two
两
methods
种
are
维持世
basically
界炮
opposite.
存在的方法，
Yeah.
而且，根据当时薛
And
定
as
谔
Dr.
博士的
Schrödinger
说
would
法，你
say,
身体里的这个世界
the
炮
bubble universe
原本
in
是
your
按照
body
粗暴路线设计
was
出来，
originally designed
去配合
using
月
the
光王座的
force
原型系
together
统
with the，
用来
Selene
消除
prototype
多余
system
崩坏能的。
that eliminates excess Honkai energy. Selene is the thing that was used in the fight against the Archer of the End.
只可惜，随着以太锚点被崩坏能侵蚀，它反而需要锚定在你的身体内，才能防止自身四分五
Well,
裂。
universe, you need to be anchored within your body to prevent it from disintegrating.
正所谓船大难
Now
掉
I want
头
to，change course and
现
switch
在
to
我们想让
workaround
它
method,
180度转身，去适应取巧路线，就需要在技术细节上
which
获
needs
得
to do
巨
a
大
large
的
amount
引
of
分支持。
calculations to work out the details.
这是指
That means
幽兰戴尔，
turn
你
out
的
that
那把
blade of
具有
yours
自主
is
智
an
能的剑，
autonomous,
圣剑确实一直在空间的夹缝中维持着世界炮的稳定，
as well as its
以及我与
connection
世
to
界
me.
炮之间的繁衍锚定关系。只是
So
自
Randall's
从那次
weapon.
分别之后，
It's just
我
that
和
ever
他之
since we
间
ever
至今
separated,
也没有办法实现
have
任
been able
何
to
形式的
establish
通
any
讯
form。of connection with it. Wait, so the Randall no longer has that blade? Is that it?
我能感受到
It's,
他在
it's
世界
working
的另一头
strenuously
拼命
somewhere
工
on the
作
other
着，
side of the world.
但除此之外
Besides，that, I can't tell you
我
much
什么都
about
知
it.
道。
I see.
这样啊，果然
Then I guess
只
we
有
only
使 have
用
那
one
个方
option.
你是
You
说
mean using the power of
借
the
助砂
sugar
糖饮料的
key?
力量吗？
The sugar key?
不然还有什么方法有可能实现跨
Or
越
is
繁
that
衍
to
锚点的
establish
通讯呢？
communications across the inversion
虽然有点对
angle?
不起长老，不
No,
过
I
物
need
尽
to
其
serve
用
a
总是没错的嘛。
We must do whatever is necessary.
那可是他老人家
Spent
花了
decades of
10多
his
年的
life
时
getting
间
that thing
才勉
fixed.
强学好的东西
Better
啊
be。careful when we
我
use
们
it.
那个
What are you guys talking about?
砂糖饮料
Sugar key?
是休格
It's
斯
an
一族
ancient
传
relic
承至
passed
今的
down
上古
among
遗
the
物，
sugars.
过去曾用来制造
It
糖
was
果屋
used to
本
make
身
the。candy house itself. I'm still confused on what this world is. I get like the world of these little beings.
据金平堂长老说，多
Like I
年
said
前
that
有某
years
个人
ago,
类以
certain
天命的
human
神
gave
之
it
剑类
names
比，将
similar
它
to
称为
Shixel's
万
divine
之剑。
keys. He called to the key of the beyond. Oh,
哦，
and that
那
was the
家
guy
伙
who
和最
betrayed us
终
and
背叛
damaged
我
the
们，
key.
导致他一度损坏的家伙是同一个人。
Wait, so this takes place after Alien Space? Because I felt like I have seen that before. I'm gonna have to reread Alien Space. I think this just gives an entire new context.
都怪你们人类里有这种
It's the
败
kind of
类，
human scum that
害
made
得
it
绮罗需要
necessary
足
for
足
Kira
3
to
年的
go
观
through
察
the
期
3-year
才能
observation
真正加入
period
休格斯大
before
家
she
族
could。join the sugars. Oh, so that was all.
人类的确有时候会复
Humans
杂
can
过头呢。
indeed be very
我
complicated.
也经常搞不懂别
I
人心
often
里都在
struggle to
想些什
understand
么。
what other people are
真
thinking.
要去求丽塔帮忙吧
I，want to get Rita's
往
help.
往也
Usually
只
she
是得
just
到
gives
一
an
个
answer like, "Don't worry
别在
about it,
意。
we'll be fine."
你这点对于休格斯来
Actually,
说
this makes
反
you
而
more
是会赢得
trustworthy
信
in
任的
your
加分项
sugar.
哦。我去准备启用砂
You're
糖
going
饮
to
料的
begin
准备
preparation
工
for
作
using
了
sugar cane.
你和绮罗
I'll
可
leave you
以
to
趁
catch
这
up
段
for
时
a
间
while.
再叙叙旧。辛苦你了，尼古
Thank
拉
you,
斯。
Negrath.
哎，好了好了
No need to，be
你
so
跟我客
polite.
气什么
Arguing
回头
again.
我们还有的是时间吵架到天荒地老。 了。
Okay, I'm actually confused, but I'm gonna have to read Alien Space. Wait, so where are we now? Or we just tend to go to the next one? Okay, so we go to the next
尼古
one.
拉斯或许和小优会很合得来呢。
Nigrath will be compatible with Blade Durandal. I think so
我也
too.
觉得。说起来，
Take it away,
比安
Tiana.
卡
You've grown a lot
你真的
taller.
长高了不少呢，
You also made
人也
sure
变
of
得更稳重
yourself.
了。
你不如说那是
become more
死板
stubborn,
吧。
and Chickasaw don't exactly
大
have a
家好像
reputation
都
of
觉
being
得
easygoing.
整个天命最不好说话的女武神就是我了。
不是吧？
In a way, why don't I feel like
我
you
怎
are
么
the
感
most
觉
laid back?
你应该是
Although
最
when
好
you're in
说话的那个
business,
才
I
对呢
also。get the sense that you're very opinionated.
虽
Say it
你
yourself.
自己不都这么说
Same
了
when it
吗？
comes to working with
同
astral
样是和
Valkyries.
S 级女武神
Take
当
a choose
同
who
事
to。work with, at least someone
要
like
是让我
Rita.
自己选，我也会选丽塔那样的。
哎呀，你们都已经是 S 级女武神了，就像当年的塞西利亚大人和德丽莎大人一样呢。
这个真不敢当。
Wouldn't go that
更
far.
何况
Besides, I wonder, like, this is not the Shigure Kira from the real universe, right? Because Shigure Kira is dead in the second eruption, so I'm not sure what happened. I'm guessing this is a different Shigure Kira.
怎么了？有什么不好意思的事情吗？
其
Something
实也没
actually.
什，是这样的。
About years
差不多
ago,
3年
you were
前，
granted me the
主
right
教
to
允许
use
我
the
继
best
承了黑渊
flower.
白花的事。
You mean to sell us the best flower?
塞西利亚大人的
Deserve
黑
it,
渊白花
Bianca. Great job.
不愧是你的比安卡。
谢谢。
Thanks. I just feel
不
I'm
过对我
more
来
like
说，
this.
虽然按照
Even though
常理
divine
来
key
说，
is a divine
神之
key,
剑就是
it's
神
not
之
something
剑，
just anyone can
但我
yield.
总是能感觉到
Once felt that weapon was
这
still
柄武
connected
器
to
上
Cecilia
有着
somehow.
Cecilia。
Yeah,
这
I
也
think
很
it's
正常
normal.
啊。
Before, that'd
毕
been a
竟
long
在他
time
之
since
前
I had the，power
已
to
经很
control
久
the
没有
best
人能
flower.
掌控住黑渊白。不过你知道吗？
Do you know what?
即使对塞西利亚大
Even
人
for
而
Cecilia
言，
becoming the
成
owner
为
of the
黑渊
best
白花的
flower
主人，
was running
也是
around
一件
pressure.
很有心理压力的事情。
Why?
这
Wasn't
是
she
为什
highly
么？
compatible with it?
他们不是契合度很高吗？
Well, purely
要
in
单
terms
纯
of
说适应
adaptability, I
性
think you，might
我
be
觉得
better
你
than
说不定比
Cecilia.
塞西利亚大人还要
I've been
好哦。
corrupted by it before.
毕竟我
Oh,
自己也被他侵蚀过，所
so
以
I
心里
know
还
what
是
I'm
有数的。
talking about. Okay, so that's not. I don't think that's the one in the present.
听好了，比安卡，
Sylvia.
塞西利亚
One
大
of
人
those
当初
silly
遇到
face
的
at the
问题
beginning were
和你
identical
恰
to
恰相
yours, but
反，
just the
又刚
opposite.
好相同。
恰恰相反，又刚好相同。
Yeah, I like
这是什
Nancy
么？
那位
that.
主教大人
Guess you were seeing
也
her
许没和
mention
你
it
在
to
塞
you.
西利亚大人之
For
前，
Cecilia.
黑渊白
Several
花
ones
的
of
数
the
任
best
主
flower
人
were all expelled from
都因为
Chickasaw
各
for
种各样
various
的原因
reasons.
被天命除名了。
这
Then
你也许知道，
maybe
黑
you're
渊
aware
白
that the
花是
best
上世
flower
纪
was
70
pulled
年
out of
代
North Atlantic
从
in
北
the
大西洋的深海中
1970s.
打捞出来的。
Oh,
这件事
this event
和
was
薛定谔
directly
博士的
related
过
to
去
Noctis
有
shrugging
直
its
是说他背
stance.
叛天命的
Talk
经
about
历
the
吗？
betrayal of Jigsaw?
丽塔后来告诉我了，
It's not a betrayal. Like Jigsaw was just bad, and well, they'd obviously have to go to the Enderby, which is better than staying in an organization that does experiments on kids.
而且当年他说奥托主
But
教
here, when
是
she
不共
said
戴天的仇
Elysia
人的
was
时
a
候，
mortal enemy, I think
我
everyone
想大
believes
家
it.
都应该心里有数了吧？
那么你知道，
You know the
当时
strongest
的
Valkyrie
天
at
命
that
最强
time
女
was
武
the
神
best flower
黑
from
渊白
the
花的持有
Enderby.
者，
That
她
it
加入
led
了
to
逆
her
商阵
death.
营。黑渊白花就是在
I
那
want
时
the best
沉
flower
入了大
sank
洋
into
深
the
处。
ocean.
那个人的名字，你
Where's
其实也
that
听说过
Valkyrie's，name before? She was
她
called
叫蕾安
Rihanna.
娜。没错，世
Wait,
界
I
就是
didn't
这么
read
小
that
啊，
all
比安
up.
卡。即便普通女武神对这些情报一无所知，在当年成为黑渊白花的主人，也绝不是一件轻松的事。
It's a small world, Bianca. Although ordinary Valkyries know nothing about this, in those days, becoming the owner of the best flower wasn't something to be taken
实话
lightly.
说，现在也还有迷信的女武神
Some of
觉
the
得她
most
很不吉
persistent
利。
Valkyries considered unlucky to this
但
day.
是事后来看，大家也都觉得黑渊白花是塞西利亚大人的象征之一，对吧？
那是因为 Cecilia 前辈自己的
Cecilia
人
was
格
so
魅力。
charismatic.
不是这样的，比安卡。
Wasn't that, Bianca?
尽
Even though
管
I
我自诩
consider
为塞
myself
西利亚
a
大人的
huge
头
fan
号
of
粉
Cecilia,
丝，但就事论事，这
objectively
只是
the
因
best
为塞
flower
西
was
利亚
only
大
a
人持有
symbol
黑渊白花很
because
长
she
时
owned
间
it
罢
for
了。
such a long time.
塞西利亚大人和我
So
说
told
过
me，that.
他也感到自己和
She
黑
always
渊
felt
白
a
花
kind
之
of
间
distance between
有
her
一
and
种
the
挥
best
之不去的
flower.
距离感。
It wasn't just because
那
of its
并不是因为
reputation.
名声之类的问题，而是一种纯粹的
Actually, she felt that
对
way
于历
because
史
she
的敬畏
revered
之
its
情，
history, like
就
the
像海
attitude
斯兰娜家的
Kazlans
人
have
看
towards
待
the
天火
judgment
圣
of
才的态度
Shamash.
一样。
Makes sense.
怎么样？
So
从
although
现
you
在
are
的
coming
角度
from a
来
very
说
different，starting
尽
point,
管出发点完全不同，
your attitude is not
但
so
你们
different
真
from
正的
hers.
心情却又相当类似吧？
原来如此，
See, that's really
前
interesting.
辈
Kira,
果然就
like
像我的姐
an
姐一样
older
啊。
sister.
刚才的那些话题，
Well, what we just talked
我和
about,
丽
I
塔
wouldn't find it
聊，
interesting to discuss
我
with
会觉得
Rita.
不好
I
意
wouldn't want
思
to。bring it up with the
和
overseer.
主教聊，或许
Like it's something
那
I
真
can
的是只
only
有像
discuss
前辈
with you.
你。
被你这么一
Now,
说
like
起
you
来
mentioned
啊
it.
我们聊了这么久，尼古拉斯，你的准备工作应该也差不多了吧？抱歉二位，
Sorry guys,
事
seems
情
that
好
I've
像
slightly
有点
messed
被我
things
搞砸
up, or
了，
maybe it's just a
或
bug
者
in the
说
program.
程序出了些 bug。
Oh, the music. This is bad.
bug。
Like,
具体的说
these
法
are
不重要了
important,。but basically
总
we're
之，现
tracking
在
some
一些
something
所谓的虚数造物
so-called
被我们
imaginary
吸引到了糖果屋
constructs
的外
that
侧。
the outside of the candy house.
帮我解决一下吧，比安卡。
Yes,
万一
I'm
糖果
dealing
屋
with
本
this.
身要是遭到入侵，可就麻烦
Candy
了。
house will be a
明白了
problem.，
只要把敌人全部消灭就可以了吧？我喜欢这种简单直接就能解决问题的方式。
全力战斗吧，皮尔卡！
Remove
我
the
们会把
time
所有的
slow
力量
effect
都
from
借给你。
Valkyries. Okay, interesting. So they can affect the imaginary space. That's interesting, right? Alright, so we go like this. We get the GTEs here. And we'll do this. There we go. Get the GTE here. The ults. Just get the normal attack sequence. Oh, wait, is he back? No. Wait, can we get the armor? I think we can. There we go. Got the armor. Now we can do this. That will probably just kill an evil seed. There we go. Some more SP. So let's see. I want to check out the skill. Okay, so there's no voice line. Sometimes slow skill has voice lines, so I just wanted to make sure. Okay, hold up, I need to also go ahead and do this to get the GTE again. There we go. Can we get the armor? No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I think we already have the armor, so that would make sense. Right, now it's just an eel seed. As long as we can defeat it quickly. It's gonna regenerate its HP though, but if we are not fast with it. Wait, quickly! Come on! Oh, it's back. Oh. Alright, Santi. Do some damage here. Right, get the ults. We get the armor, there we go. Oh, we didn't get the armor, never mind. It's fine though. Let's see how much damage we do with this. Right. I'm not sure what this mark does, but it seems using the throw move does always put the thing a mark on. I suppose that's useful. Alright, there we go. I think we defeated it. Yep. So we continue. So that's it, okay. Line after line of alien text rolled across the screens of Nigra's control console. It looked like she was running some rather complicated programs. Oh. It seems to be human text, so maybe there's something to it, like some Easter eggs. Before I continue though, I'm gonna BRB real quick. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue. Interesting. Quite lore heavy though.
感谢之前的战斗
Thank
辛
you.
苦了。
That was a tough battle. Just check if I've... Okay. Let's continue then. Actually... Do you need to check something else? Okay, let's continue then. That was
不过可能还要麻烦你
But
再
you
等一
have to
会
wait a
儿。
bit longer.
对方出于
Due
对
to
信道稳
concerns
定
about
性
the
的担忧，
stability of our
选择了优
communication
先处理
channel,
任
they've
务，
chosen to
之后
close
再建立完
to
整
deal
通
with
信的
some
模
issues
式。
first. They? Who's they? Before guessing the sugars? Before reestablishing
对
communication.
方
They?
是
Are they
说
talking about
小
Blade
优，
Randall? Have you
你已
already
经联系上他了吗？
made contact?
啊，是的，
Yes,
那
the
个人工
AI.
智能
It's currently
它正在
receiving
全速
temporary
接收
link
由
to
砂
the
糖
whole
鱼要
universe
传输的
broadcast
世
by
界
the
炮
sugar
临时
king.
连接方案，所以还不能切换出人格
So
形
it
态。
can't switch to human form.
明白了。正好趁这段时间
That's it.
我也可以调整一
I'll
下
just
自己
use
的
this
心
time to get in
情。
the right frame of mind. I mean,
我
prepare
是指
myself.
心里准不管怎么说，
Anyway,
能在
I'll be
今天
grateful
获得
for
这样
Ab's
的机会，
opportunity
嗨
today.
你不好意
Hey,
思
why
什
are
么
you
呀
so honest?
绮罗的好朋友就是我的好朋友，
And a
这
friend
都
of
是
mine.
哦，
Now
等一
wait
下
a，second.
很好，
Excellent.
很
Wow,
好
that。worked perfectly.
哇，
What the
太顺
hell
利
is
了，
this text here?
发生什么了？
What happened?
成功了！对
Success.
方一次性接
That
收
was
并
received
直
and
接实现了
implemented the
连接方
connection
案。
protocol. There's
事
no
不宜
time
迟，
to lose.
让
Let's
我
try
们
to
这就开始通
communicate.
话。
等等，
Hold on. Oh no.
试测试。
Bianca, do you
比
read
安
me?
卡，
Did you
能
please
听见
reply?
吗？听见了，要
Who's
大
that?
声回。
没有问题，
Loud
听得
and
很清
clear.
楚，
I heard you
我
loud
听
and
得很
clear.
清楚。
Holy Blade
圣剑
Randall.
幽兰戴尔，
Oh, she's talking to the blade? The thing we saw on the chat teaser?
哎呀，几年不
It's been
见
years.，
你好像已经从小女孩
We
出
go
了成
back then. Now
大姑
you're
娘
a
了嘛？
woman. Wonderful,
可
wonderful.
现在三围有多少了？差不多有9开头了吧？
喂，
哎
你这家伙
Seeing as
怎
we
么一上来
established
就给我玩不
communication,
正
say
经的
kind？of crap. Kira's
绮罗现在
still
还在这里
here.
呢。
啊，
Sounds like Rita
这样
isn't
说
there
来
then.，
但是
Yeah,
你
don't
放
worry.
心，
She's done all this
这
for
几
2
年
years.
他也过得很好，
Just that she isn't
只是
physically
他的体
suited to
质
getting
不
close
像
to
我
the
这样
imaginary
可以
tree.
抵近虚数之术。
So she's not with me
所以
today.
其实你能在他们的帮助下抵达现在这个空间领域。不过这么说
I
来
applaud，you. Impressive myself.
我
You're
自
so
己果然
impressive
也是
work.
很厉害的
So
吧？
I have time to chat with
比
you.
如说，
做完了必要的
You're
工
done
作
with，your work? I thought it was just
我
about
还以
starting
为
critical phase.
我们这
这
That's the power
就
of
是
a
电
computer
子处理器的
professor.
长处
I can do
啦。
things at a speed
能
you
做到
can't
的事
even
情
imagine.
有超乎你们想象的速度就
A
可以做
self-aware
到。
computer. Okay.
嗯，
Since this thing can be
不
done
过嘛
perfectly,
因为这事儿其实
but
没法
actually
做
I
得
won't
很
get
完
much
美
of a，chance to command get
所以
finished.
今
So
后
I'm not letting that
我
part of
恐怕
me.
还是很难有机会跑出来透
What
透
does that
气
mean?。What do you
什么意
mean
思
letting？that part of you?
借一部
Are you
分出
talking about
来
the gems?
是
Oh,
指构
you
成你
made
的
up?
宝石。
啊，怪
My
我
fault.
怪
Sometimes I really
我，
run
脑
something
子里
on
想的
math.
东西经
Well,
常
I'm
跑得
machine
比嘴上
form.
说的东西超
Guess I
前太
don't
多
really
了。
amount. Enough
不
of
说
the
小了
jokes.。Luckily, I learned to
我
time
们
to
像
interact
这样
like
相
this.
处的时
Let
间
me analyze
模
our
板非常有。
situation
几年
again.
的运作过程让我逐渐意识
Wherever you
到
can，sell
那个世界炮的
viewers,
危机
I gradually became aware
起源于它的
that
诞
Horizon
生
Bubble
之
Universe
时。
originated when it was born. So what we have here, Randall holding one of the keys, the weapons from the like the 11th Liturgia and all of those key collections. Bianca and Rita, that's the picture from the 4.4 trailer, and someone.
在5万年前，为了摆脱
5,000
崩坏的威
years
胁，
ago, to
人
ward
们
off the
曾尝
Honkai
试
threats,
将
humans were
崩坏
trying
能
to
排放到
discharge
量子之
Honkai
海的世
energy
界炮中，
into a bubble universe in the Sea of Quanta. So that's when this universe died?
但随着绿者摧毁了
Does
他
the
们的技
Earthship
术中
destroy
心
the
穆达
research
鲁，
center on the Mu
这一设
incident
想已经无法实
continent?
施
They。were unable to implement their plan.
好在固定人工世界炮的
Luckily,
以太
wait,
锚
is it
点尚未
5,000 or
损坏。
50,000? The answer rank wasn't damaged. 5,000, so it's a completely different universe.
人们转而试图
Humans then
将
tried to
这
turn
个
a
当做
place
垃
without
圾站
using
设
as
计
a
的世
garbage
界，
dump into
改
a
造成
refuge
人类可居
that
住
could
的
be
避难
inhabited
所，
by humans.
也就是后来
That's
我
the
们
way we
见到
see
的
it
那
today.
样。然而，
While the
将世
project
界
of
炮
turning
改
the
装
bubble
成避难
universe
所的
into a
工程虽
sanctuary
然
was
差强
somewhat
人意，
successful,
但过去为垃圾站设计的
equipment
冗余
from
装
when it
置
was garbage
却必须
had
加
to
以
be
保
left
留
in。place.
这种潜在的功能座
Then,
位，
then,
最终因为
hidden
一位狂人的行
equipment
动
led to the devastating
酿成了无
tragedy.
可挽回的悲剧。
In the hands of a madman.
那个世界自此
Since
以后
then,
的
the
所有
history of
历
the world
史，
has been nothing
其
more
实
than
都
a
不过在
desperate
给一个
struggle
濒
to
死的实验
survive.
卡。你在
When
那
we
个
went
世界的
on
冒
our
险，
expedition to that
为那位
world,
狂人的命运
not
画
only
上了句
sealed the
号，
fate of that
也
madman,
因此承担起了挽救那个世
but
界
took
与分崩离
responsibility
析
for
的责
saving the
任。
world from collapse. Who is the madman?
正如尼古拉斯之前 前分析的那
Just
样，
as Negrath's
那个
analysis
世界炮的
predicted,
体
the
量
dimensions of the
妨
middle
碍了它
universe
作为一个
hindered
整
its
体直接
reattachment
回
to
归
the
叙述之
imaginary
术。
tree.
它的繁衍基线
Its
仍然需要
inversion
锚定在稳
baseline,
定的负熵系
bunch
统
of
上，
complex terms,
所以简单来说，
supposed to be
很遗
anchored
憾
on a stable
我们的实力无法
negentropy
在此时
system,
此刻轻
but
易
it's
结束
simply。there is no way to complete the mission at this time. So what we do?
没关系，我
Okay,
原
I
本就有
prepared
这样的心
myself
理
for
准备
this. Everything will be
只是一切还
just
像
like
过
it
去一样
was,
而已。
right?
啊，这倒也不是哦。
I'm afraid not. Oh no.
虽然我的职责
Though my
暂时没有什么
responsibilities
变
haven't
化，
changed, now you share the
不过
burden
比
that
昂
you
卡
once carried alone.
你现在应该可以和其他人分担那份原本之属。
你的意思
Do you
是，
mean
来吧，
Come on,
我
give
用
it
砂糖
temporary
饮料的
access
临
to
时权
certainty so
限，
you
让
can
你直观
experience
感
it
受
for
一下。
yourself. Look on the other hand, countless streams of data suddenly began pouring into her mind. For an instant, she understood what the Overseer meant when she said a consciousness so enormous that it defied common sense. And unlike what the Overseer had said about the Honkai persona, this consciousness seemed to fill her mind with warmth and nostalgia. Of course, it's not the Honkai persona, it's the universe. A birthday candle lit for a New Year's Eve. Oh, a cutscene. So that's the past. So a bunch of gems, it seems. So that's the blade.
ありがとうございます。本物の不朽なる刃。
Oh, it doesn't have. Okay, I'm gonna have to see what it says after. Calm yourself, resting place of the universe. I am space-time itself, the source of the power that destroys all. Wait, there. Is it gonna talk with the Will of Honkai? My role is to obliterate all universes. The girl felt a familiar power through her body. So that's the time with the blade. Most of them. 5 years earlier, she had used the power to cut through layers of space, cutting a manifold that supports an entire continent free from the whole universe. In those 5 years, this power had been lying dormant not in base reality, but in a strange dimension within her body. In terms of fighting capacity, the girl who already possessed the Abyss Flower didn't need assistance from the Holy Blade. As the name she now demonstrated, the Holy Blade Durandal had become a symbol of her life as a Valkyrie.
现在顺利的提取
After
出我的
extracting
核
my
心
core, you
之
can
后，
transfer the
你
duty
可
of
以把
protecting
守
the
护世
world
界的
to
职
any
责
criminal
交给任何一位。
这样，承载世界命运
Anyway,
的
more
人
people can share
就
the
可以
burden.
额外多一些了吧？
Right?
不，
Well,
严格来
strictly
说，
speaking,
每
only
时
one
每刻
person
仍
at a
然
time
只有
can
一
share
人
the
可以承担。
responsibility.
但
Now
如
you
今
can take turns.
你们可以在彼此之间进行交换。
What does that mean?
目前，通过学习模仿砂糖饮料的技术方案，我能够以自己为媒介，让世界炮辗转，与虚数之树建立联系。虽然目前还没有办法实
Although there is
现
currently
世界
no
炮
way
独
to
立的最
realize
终
our
目标，
ultimate goal of an
但我
independent
们
global
至少不需要
universe,
一直都用你的
you
身
don't
体
need to
来
rely
保
on
护
your
那个
mind
世
to
界了
protect。the world anymore.
哦，顺便，
Also,
我
I've
帮你校
calibrated
准了那
some
个
error
虚拟
for
戒
you.
指，
That
这
way,
样，即使
give
将
my
我的
core
核
to
心授
someone
予他
else,
人
you'll，still be able to
你
use
也
the
仍
power
然
of the
可以在
astral
短时
harness
间
for a
内
short
继续
time.
使用星卡的力量。
Alright? That
你
means the
这么一
astral
说，
harness didn't just
星凯
disappear.
确实没有。
归根结底，
That's right.
星凯真正依赖的并
Ultimately,
非
the
特定的世
astral
界炮，
harness relies not on
而
any
是量子
predictive
之海
bubble
本身的
universe,
力
but
量
on。the power of the Sea of Quanta itself.
不过，比起这
Aside
些
from
技
these
术上的
high-tech
东西，
devices,
那个叫虚
where
拟
did
戒
that
指的
thing
好
called
玩意儿
Sumero
究竟
come
是什么
from?
来
I
头？
want to find another one I
我
can
真
create
想再找一
myself.
个好自己拿来用的。
That's from Sue, so
在你的数据
that's
库里
your
又
database.
记录着一个名叫
You
苏
have a
的前
record
人
of
的
a
名
hero
字
named
吧？
Sue from the previous
是他把
era.
须弥戒指托付
He
给我
was the
的。
one who entrusted Sumero for me.
他说，
Said
自己曾
once
经用了
spent
数千
several
年
thousand years
去执行一
implementing
个叫做
something
恒
called
沙计划
Project
的项目，
Haluka. The
通过观
development
测
of
平行世界的
parallel
发展，
universes will
来寻
deserve
找
the
对
note
抗
of
崩坏
finding
的
a way
方
to
法。
counter Honkai.
哦，是这样啊。虽然很遗憾我这里没有相关
I
资
don't
料
have，any information about that. If a
但
person
那样
like
的
that
人
was
物
willing
愿意
to
把
transfer
须弥
Sumero
戒指
to
转让
you,
给你，他想必已经找到自己需要的答案
he
了
must
吧
have？found the answer he was looking for, right?
似乎是这样的。
Seems so.
他
He said
说
only in the，end
恒沙计
Project
划在最
Haluka
后
finally found the
终于，但是
answer.
他并不愿意告诉我细节是
They
什么
wouldn't。tell me any details.
后来，
I gave
我
the
把他留下的
information
资
he
料
left
转
behind
交
to
给
the
了主教，
overseer, but they wouldn't tell me
可主
anything
教也一
either.
样，对此手。
实在很有，
你是
Guess
猜到
what
什
it
么
is
了？
right now?
我完全不明白，
No, I
就是
have
因
no
为
idea.
完全不明白，
Frankly, I don't
才会
know
觉得
what
实在
makes
很有
so
趣嘛。人类不也是这样吗？
I'm gonna
那
say
也
I
只
got
能
some
说
strange ideas
你对
about
人类的理
humanity.
解有一些浅。
毕竟
I'm
我
getting
并
life
不是
from
你
like
们那样的
here.
有机
Some
生命
listeners
嘛
say it's normal.
有点偏差才是正常
What
现
makes
象
it。unique?
有点呀，
发生什么了？
What's happened?
实时计算突然发出
Getting
警告，
warning in 5 minutes.
5 分
the
钟之
status
后，
of the
世界
link
炮和
between
虚数
the
之
whole
树的
universe
连
and the
接
imaginary
就将因
tree
混沌现象无法
may
预测。
become unstable due to a chaos phenomenon, so she probably wants to get out of there fast.
为了留出足够的反应余
Should
量
there are enough，resources
我必须在3分钟之内将托管程序接回亲子
也
组。
就是说，这一次见面只
Yeah,
能到此为止
yes, I
了。
mean their time together is
是
over.
啊，
That's
感
a
觉有
shame.
好多话题还
That's
没
all
有
we
聊
do
到
talk
呢。
about. Who won the Schicksal
好想知道
Championship?
这些年天命
What
冠军
about the
杯
NTN
和逆商解放手杯的冠军都是谁呀？
你在意的
Care
是
about
这
this?
个？
You never seen a soccer
你
game
这
in
辈
your
子都
life.
从来
那有什么关系？
What? They can talk about
听
things
你聊
related
这
to
些和崩坏
Honkai.
无关的事情。
啊，我
Yeah, well, thanks.
比安卡小，好了
really have，to
时
go
间
now.
是真的，虽然前路或许还要
In
让
the
各位
future,
置生
people
死
may
于
have
度
to sacrifice
外，
their lives. I believe the
但我
pioneer
相
has
信
found the only
那位
answer.
未曾谋面的先行者的确找到了唯一的答案。
What does the only answer mean?
请各位相信世界，
Everyone
伙
continues to
伴
have faith，in
还
the
有自己
world,
的可能
confidence
性
in，themselves.
并让
Time
时
will
间来
prove
证
them
明一切
right.
吧。再会，亲爱
Till
的
we
各
meet
位，
again. How about I
我的
give
身
my
体
physical form
可
to
就交给
you
你
for
们保管了。
safety?
信号消
Signal
失了呢。
disappeared.
一定
Well,
还会再
definitely
见
be
面
able
的。
to meet again, right?
乐观是好事，
It's
虽
good
说
to be
我隐隐觉
optimistic,
得
but feeling
地
that
球上
those
那些
people
前
from
文
the
明的
previous
人
era
都
are
挺
kind
可
of
怕的。
scary. In the
这
beginning,
样
Dr.
说起来，
Sue also threatened
苏
to
博
lock
士一
me in
开
his
始也威
bubble
胁我，
universe.
要
That's
把我永
scary.
远关在他的世界炮里面。
这听起来只是虚
Yeah,
张
like
声
that
势
was
的
a
话
bluff.
术吧
The。kind of person
毕
would
竟像
change
他
their
那种
opinion
人，
interviews
不
so
可能因为
quickly.
短时间内的。
那么尼古拉斯，
Nigrath, where do
你
you
所谓的
get the
隐隐
feeling
觉
that those people
得
are scary?
究竟
我也说不清，
I'm not sure.
没办法，
Feeling,
只是一
so
种
better
直觉而
tell
已
you.。Thanks.
谢谢。不过，
When it's
如果
time to
真
meet
的
my
遇到某
fate,
些无法回避的
I
命
won't back
运，
down.
至少我现在
at least now I
已
don't
经有
care.
办法把自己的
You
责
shoulder
任
my
托付
burden
给其他
alone.
人。
喂，你这么说也未免太不吉利了吧？
That's
可不要在
exactly
这
what
种事
Cecilia
情上
thought about
也
it.
和塞西利亚大人保持一致啊。
Huh?
比如说，我
Yeah,
才
but
不要你那把
everyone's
圣剑呢
that's，
你
sort
自
of
己好好
weird.
收着，不要给
Hold
我起
on
乱
to
七八糟
it.
的念
I
头。
want a lot of random thoughts coming to my brain. Oh, right, the thing that happened just a while ago.
我并不是这种意，抱歉，让你多虑了，前辈。
是我一时激动了，
Go
你不需要
excited.
道歉。
No need to apologize. As long as
在
you
女
are
武神的
surpassing
道路
Nigrath
上
and I in，your
你早就
spiritual
超越了
power.
我和尼古拉斯。我应该相信你
Wait,
的判
that
断才
thing
对。
was once so awkward. What the hell happened? Trust your judgment.
不
Well,
管
however
怎么
you
说
say it, the
反正彼
important
此
thing is
传
to
达
get the
的意
message
思就
across.
比安卡
Right?
明白了
Now
几
you
罗
can
的
know
担
that
心，
Kira is
几罗
right.
也明白了
Kira
比
knows
安卡
best.
自有
Figure
分
it
寸。
yourself.
至于
No
互
need
相
to
道
dwell
歉的
upon
繁
it.
文缛
Sugar
节
does，not advocate such
我
a
们休
thing.
格斯反正是不提倡的了。
I'm definitely going to need to reread Alien's Face. Right.
说的也是，
Scotland having
总
needs
之
help. Okay, no,
就像
no,
这
no,
次一样
so polite
到
next
时
time.
啊，
那么
Then I guess that's
就
it.
这样吧。世界炮
Oh,
相
there's a
关的
gem
行
here. I
动
just
已
realized.
经进入了一个新
The
的
Blue
阶段，
Universe mission has entered a new
而我
phase.
们彼此
We have
也还有无
we
数的
each
使
have many
命要
more
各自
missions
完
to
为。
complete. Since we can say that
既
the
然这次的
experiment
实
has come
验
to an，end,
那么我也该像上次一
guess
样
I'll，start up the genius
着手
once.
这么突然吗？
Thanks, Sassoon.
你们
Let's
不
sit
坐下
down
来
for a while
一起
and
吃点
that's
甜食
sure.
吗？
比安卡一直都是这样啊，
Sorry,
彼此理解的心情
I
并
need
不
for
需要
my
用额外的
common
礼节来表
sense.
达。
Yeah, that's a virtual
谢谢
line.
您的理解。
Thanks for
前辈
understanding, Kira. Hope to see you with you again.
到时候要记得请我吃巧克力巴菲哦。
这还是有点不够吧？不如干脆一起唱卡拉 OK。
那个
Forget
还
it.
是
He's
算了吧。
self-conscious.
他的信号已经完
Signal has
全从这个
completely
空间
disappeared
消
from
失
this
了。
space.
那个隐藏在他独
There's
特天
something
赋
that
中的
can
演
be
算推论，
inferred
你
from
终究还是没有
calculations that I
提起。
didn't bring up.
我
I'll
可不
show you
确
an
定你们
opportunity
之后还有。
没办
Wasn't
法
the
呀
right，moment.
根本就没有。
Besides,
我觉得他在某些方面
I think in some ways
和
he's
塞西利亚
definitely
大
different
人
than
确实有着
Cecilia.
决定性的不
He
同。
doesn't need our help to
他
awaken her
真正的
power.
未来的旅程，即
The
使遇
road
到
ahead
再
will
多的艰
surely
难
be
险阻
difficult. She and Rita will do
他
what
和
they've
丽塔
always done. Find
最终
solution.
一定没
We
问
are
题。
right. So that's the end? Okay, so we just got lore and lore and lore, essentially. Now there's gonna be Act 2, which is supposedly related to Otto and possibly the Ursula of... Well, it's related to Callan most likely. Whether it will include the Ursula of Death or not, I'm not sure. There is something here though. What's this? A few days ago, with a few wrist twists, Solium threads reached out from the fair ends and sleeves. He used these strings to manipulate the puppet in the exact way as he manipulated the ironclad marionettes. Well, that's it. That's how Otto's body is made. Injected his electronic neurons into the puppet like a Trojan program and calmly watched the Ursula from a distance. Of course he was watching. The 10th Ursula, Ursula of Dominance, a collection of thousands of minds collected to a myriad of fragile puppets. As someone who also had a distributed mind, he found the perfect victim. Casually watched on as they provoked one Ursula after another. It was nearly destroyed by anti-entropy, and as it was forced to duel between K423 and the other half of the Syrian. Also, that's the one. He was confident he knew. He wasn't interested in their growing up stories. He needed to snatch the Ursula core capable of creating a unique space for anyone did. Of course, behind the scenes, and the opportunity came to him. When the 10th Ursula was fighting K423, there was no way to realize the rat among the puppet army. Thus, at the very moment when the newborn Ursula Flame Scion swung the blade of conviction, he got his hands on the 10th Ursula core. That's why the core went missing. He has the main core. That guy has the core. That's why no one else found it. Let me just take a screenshot. Of course the guy's been... Of course he wouldn't just do nothing about the 10th Ursula in a bad way. All warfare is based on deception. Well, I mean, you're the one doing deception here. You saw no shame in this. Of course, you saw no shame in this. Before the car's connection to the imaginary space was cut, it quickly examined the spatial power that didn't belong to the Ursula of the Void. So the one to the Ursula of Dominance, I guess. And exactly then, it was dragged into a white void by an intangible force. Again. Oh, there's the will of Honkai. He didn't expect this, but he wasn't afraid. 17 years ago, he had visited this place then, and back then he hadn't adapted to any thinking pattern that's not human. Wait, is he gonna be able to acquire information now? He remembered he came up with a question in a hurry. Before the question was formed, and utterly the answer had surged into his mind. It was so deep and profound that no brain could have kept it. After the moment, he did believe the one before him was an almighty god. A god won't mind any man's thoughts, just like a man won't mind ants' thoughts. But that remained an unconfirmed assumption. It wasn't a precondition or truth. 17 years later, he had now grasped the priceless data from Project Valuka. He knew this existence, that the world in the void that only has more knowledge than any human. Knowledge is of course a source of power, but knowledge itself isn't. A tick looks just as tiny as an ant, but unlike an ant, it causes numerous viruses, and can make a human who sits at the top of the food chain, suffering from hemorrhagic fever, beg for a quick breath. So in their second encounter,
17年后，我们
here we
又
meet
见
again
了
after 7
崩
years.
坏的意志。
Will of Honkai. Is it gonna talk?
是的，我通过一些渠
I've
道
come to a better
对您有了
better
更正确的
understanding
认
of you
识。
now.
您无法改变世界的规则，
You can't change how the
您无法
world
直接
works.
降临在人
You
类生
can't
活的
intervene
世界。
directly.
您
The
的使徒所
disciples,
谓的律
the
者，
Ushers, they
也
can't
都不
realize
能
their full
参透自
potential.
身的力量。如果说您背后的
The
虚数
imaginary
之数是
tree
浩
behind you
瀚
is an
深邃的
ocean.
大洋，
Behind
那么
you?
您本身，当然，话说回来，
Yeah, of course,
无
any
论什
trade
么样
can
的
drown
海
thousands
峡，
of
也都足够淹
apocalypses.
死成千上万个奥托阿波卡利
And he's
斯。
straight. Is it gonna talk? I'm still waiting for. I know it usually doesn't talk.
不错，
Yes, this is what
这正是
Honkai
奥
wants
托阿
to
波
do.
卡利斯
I'm
计划
grateful
要
that
做
you
的
won't
事，
intervene.
只是您
Just
甚至不打算
you
阻
won't
止
even
那个叫
stop
做凯
Kevin
文·卡斯兰
Caslana.
纳的
You
人。
two should be well acquainted.
你们或许也算是老相识。
Come on, talk.
哦，是这样，
I see.
那就是我无缘得见的东西
Oh,
了。
he's talking to his mind, not
再
saying
说
words.，
我本就不应该
Something I
用
won't
人
be
类
able
的
to
方式去
witness.
衡量您的追求。
Besides, I can never measure your pursuits with human standards. It's a
合作愉
pleasure.
快。
What's this? So I guess you're gonna leave me in the dark then. What's this then? My name is Elizabeth Maxsmith. Nothing special about it. When I was named, my dad didn't give it much thought. Why does his name have to be special? Isn't that cute? Who is this? Alright, my dad is with his name. It's really used now. For reasons I can't blame on others. People... Oh, so this is Nagamitsu's story. People now call me by an exotic Far Eastern name, Nagamitsu. Not that I'm remotely connected to the Far East. It all started 5 years
请
ago.
问这里是圣1504
me.
长光石骑士研究所吗
This？is the same 1504 lab of Nagamitsu the 17th.
是的，我就是所长本
Yes,
人。
I'm director.
你就
Here.
是奥托
You
先生
are
提到的比安卡
Lisa
小姐。
Hina.
那么我也可以叫你长光小姐吧？啊？
She was so young. Why'd she be a Valkyrie already? Huh?
不好意思，
Sorry, did I make
我
a
难
mistake?
道搞错了什么？
The youngest A-rank Valkyrie in history made a huge mistake. Nagamitsu the 17th was simply part of the lab name, some sort of ancient legacy. In the year 1504, a bladesmith from the Far East had a workshop at Chickasaw. Later on, the workshop turned into a design institute and then a lab. Nagamitsu name refused to die and stuck with it. Which is to say, the original Nagamitsu workshop has seen 16 different masters or directors to become the lab it is now. And Inoue is the name associated with Elizabeth Maxsmith. Of course, she couldn't have clarified it, but she didn't bother. She answered like this.
没事，不
No,
用在
don't
意。
mind me.
好的， 长光小姐，
Nagamitsu. Maybe it was people because people found it interesting. Maybe because of Elizabeth Max-Smith sounded a mouthful. Or maybe it was too hard to tell the 6 Smiths and the 3 Elizabeths apart at the HQ. Anyway, Nagamitsu became my new name that day. That's not the point. At least back then, my attention wasn't on the name
主
at
教
all.
说，如果世界上还有一个地方可以把前文明遗
You
物
ever see
从我的
yourself
身
there
体
were
里
people
提取出来，那么
Place
它就
where
是
the
圣伊
previous
武林斯研
error
究所
relic.
了。
What relic could be taken out from me? It had to be this lab. Oh, the second divine key? I understood immediately. Mr. Apocalypse sent me another test subject that he had lost interest in. The naive me thought this was just a simple case of something being left accidentally in her body. Of course, test subjects on kids. So I assured her in the range of a set of examinations. Of course, the test results hit me hard the very instant I got my hands on them. It's way beyond the reach of any medical measures. X-ray, ultrasonic, MRI. They all returned no anomaly. No sign of Honkai energy leak either. The trying lasted for half a year until one day, out of despair, I tried measuring neutrino radiation on her. I was shocked to find her body was emitting more neutrinos powers per second and 10 nuclear power plants. Oh god. Unless there was a black hole in her heart, so then I had to admit the impossible. A huge unstable space was somehow folded inside her body. So the bubble universe.
太好了，繁衍后
Right,
的
the
世
bubble
界
universe
炮
began to
真的稳
stabilize
定
that
下来
same
了
version.
终于有办法知道了，
Fine,
谢
there's
谢
a way.
你。
There's a way to find out. Thank you. From that day onwards, the passionate girl became a frequent visitor of the lab. She cared more about her neutrino radiation than her body measurement. Step by step, I heard a lot bizarre story about another world from her. Shakespeare, the submarine piloting pirate. Thorio, the founder of the Republic of South American Aboriginals. Watt, the brain reader interface engineer. I got to witness her fear and passion became deeper, more intense, and also grew more discovered as the age grew. For the Jigsaw rookies, it was impossible to imagine the silent, calm Valkyrie Randall, the heart that burned brighter than fire.
长光，我已经做了多少次例行检
How
查？
many regular checks have I
你
done?
这里
Yeah,
电脑里应该
statistics.
有吧？让我看一看，现在是第216次，
This is 260
刚好是6的3
time.
次方哦。
你对数字的算术性质还是那么敏感呢？还记得吗？以前我第
Do you
二，
remember when
那
got
Да.
that?
你当时好像是
哎
想强行向我讲解
After that,
正十七边形为什么能被齿龟
What?
在
Okay,
现在
I'm
回
just
想
gonna
起
skip
来，
this.
我真想挖个坑把那时候的自己
Very
埋
my
了
old self.。
这都是什么没话找话的方式？
我觉得至少独一无二，不是吗？
You're you're the one that's so unique. Randall Antangina. Well, it sounds absurd saying this from where I stand, but I do wish to keep supporting you until the day your dream comes true. Until the day you find yourself. Come on, can you just go faster? A new dream. Oh, this is so slow. I think we can read in history. Where is it? Oh, it should be down there. Okay, so that's it, I guess. So there's mostly just lore. We are on 88%, so I think the next one will just be a trailer. She's the one that's gonna come out tomorrow. Alright, so next up, we're gonna try Elysia as well. Also, I do want to go ahead and get some of the lores over here in the Elysian realm. So the first one was upgrading hero's memory to level 7, so that's what we have to do first. And for that, which one do we need? We're gonna do these up first, and I'm actually gonna BRB actually, before we actually even start. So hold on, we want to make sure I get everything. Okay, so view missions, which ones do I need? So in order to unlock these, it seems I need to upgrade the Mad King Memory to level 7. Okay, so we go over to Kalpus. Where is it? Can we upgrade it already? No. We need Sakura's memory at level 5. Okay, so Sakura's memory at level 5, so I think that's the next one, right? Yes, okay. First, I'm gonna be right back real quick. And I'll be back in roughly like 10 minutes, maybe. Maybe lower, maybe just 5. So, either way, next up, I'm gonna get a few great Remembrance vessels, and then do the Elysian trial, and then do the rest of them until we're ready for part 5. Okay, be right back. Hello, I'm back. Alright, now I've been thinking. So we have the achievements, right? That's the ones we need to complete to get to the part 5. Now, if the lore is actually optional, like if we don't have to, if we just have to upgrade the vessels and go through the dialogues, and we can save the lore for later, then we could probably just complete the achievements and read the lore eventually later on different streams, whenever we stream story, etc. Because, well, to be honest, there's way too much lore, and there's no point in reading it all in one stream. Because 1, that's way too much, and 2, I'd probably forget if I read everything, because there was a lot. That, right now, 25EX was a lore-heavy chapter. Was mostly about the imaginary treaty, which we barely knew anything about. Let's check if something. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna do the following. If the achievements just require it to upgrade, I'm just gonna upgrade the vessels, read the dialogues, because there's usually not really any information on the dialogues, and if it is, it's in riddles. And read the lore, the actual lore, for later on, for another stream. So if that works, if we don't have to click on the button, because I don't want to click in there, because if I do click in there, well, it'll say it's as a plus, and then I won't know if I actually read it or not. So let's just upgrade and see what happens. Upgrade.
关于烛火之蛾，
Tell me
你还有什么能告诉我的吗？
Right, I should have it in Japanese, but it's fine. Let's just check something. Also, okay. No, of all the flame trees, I probably know the least about the organization. Working becoming a mantis, also the special force codenamed Cocoon. Everything was neat to know basis. Cocoon, never heard of the name before. So the assassin. Really, I thought Cobbins I told you about. Oh. Does he also remember the special force? Yes, but we only went on missions together. Because we worked better when we worked alone. I understand as soon as you saw him in action. Yeah, probably. Whereas in his own, friends and foes, it makes no difference to him. Okay, that's not good. That's why no one volunteered to team up with him. Makes sense. Can you imagine? What about you, Sakura? Eh? I was the opposite. I didn't want someone else to tag along. Because you can match your speed. That's one of the reasons. More importantly, I didn't want anyone else to find out who I had killed. Just like they say, for some things, the fewer people they know, the better. Makes sense. We have the recollection, but if we unlock the achievement, I'm not gonna read it. Wait, so that, yeah, right, so now you have to see if we unlock the Mad King, because that's the one in order. We can do it! Okay, so I'm gonna save the lore for later. What did the special forces in the Moss handle? Go ask Sakura. But we had to forget this. Stepping into the shadow doesn't help you in any way. What if I'm already in the shadow? What? Then get out of it. The answers I seek might be there. She's just teasing him. I need to know the mouse better, meet their light side of the dark side. Dark side? Sure, in the moss. You understand the dark side is a part of the light. The dark side is there, somewhere up there. Never trying to find it, that's my advice. Guys, you walk into that place by mistake, I hope we'll come back alive and finish your journey. Wow, that was unnecessary. So that's the last of Compass, and we also get the last... There's actually 2 of them, seems I forgot one. Okay, so now supposedly we can unlock Kevin and the achievement with it. So there are 2 more bits of Kevin. Upgrade.
凯文，作为记忆体的你们，在被创造出来时，
Let me just
拥有的
try
记
to
忆
check something.
都是完整的吗？
Hold on. Just checking if the chat is not glitched. Okay, it's not. Cool. Let's continue then. Kevin, when you were created as a sim, were your memories complete? I bet this is not gonna answer. Not
千
necessarily.
杰向我提起过一
Cobbles
些
mentioned
与
something
烛
about the
火
dark
之
side
蛾
of
暗
the
面有关的
moss.
事
You
情。
know anything about it?
不要试着去寻找
I'll
它，
try to find it
得
by
点压
the
抑。
That's my
这
advice.
是我给你的忠告。
So same advice.
那里究竟有什么？
What's
我也
there?
只去过一次，
But there
了解不
once
多
and。finished after I
在
left.
我离开后，它也就不复
What
存
does
在
that
了。
但
mean?
千杰说，
Cobbles said it was there.
你也知道，
The
往事
Elysian
乐
realm was built
土
of
是由
memories,
记忆
and
构成的空间，
memories are usually
而其一些
biased.
本不该滞留于
This
此的
place is
东
full of
西，
things that have no
它们
reason
切
to
面
be
繁
there.
多，
It can be
被拼
contradictory
凑
when
起来
pieced
时，而
together.
清洁所谓的暗
Dark
面。
Cyclops talked about
我不知道
memories
梅比
since.
乌斯为什么
I
执
don't
意
know why
将它保留
Mobius
下来，
insisted on
但
keeping
比
it.
起曾经的面貌，
It has
它
become
已
too
经扭
twisted
曲
to
的
tell
难以
its
辨认。
original form. So it's related to Mobius.
不论对任何人
Not
而
a good
言，
thing for
梅比
anyone.
乌斯
Mobius. I've heard this
这
name
个
many
名字我已
times,
经
but I've
听过
never
太多
seen
次
her.
了，
Well, that's the
但我
next
从
part
没
of the
见过
story.
他。还是说，
As she
你们
actually,
曾
the
经提
doctor
到
may
过的
have heard
梅
about
博士
many times.
梅比乌斯和华德古
Mobius
乡
and
并
you
非
don't
一
share
处
the。same
我
hometown.
以为你早该见过
Thought
他
you。had met her.
至今为
Given that
止，
you are the first
这里只
Ursher
出
to
现过
come
一
here,
个
it
旅
must
者
be。interesting
他
to
作为
her.
往事乐土如
As the
今的
current
所有
owner of the
者，
Elysian realm,
他
she
也
can't
不
be
可能会
totally.
对你的
Oh,
到来一无所知。
guess there's a confirmation that Mobius is the owner of the Elysian realm. She can't be totally ignorant of your
所有
presence.
者，
Honor.
这里不属于世
Doesn't
界
this
蛇。
place belong to the world serpent? She is the world
这
serpent.
两者并不冲突。
Both are true.
你让我觉得
I
有什
feel
么
like
人正
someone
在
is
暗中
watching
窥
me
伺。
from the shadows.
从其他人所说的来
What I've
看，
learned about her, she's
她
someone
又
I
是
should
个
be
值
on
得
guard
警惕的
against.
暗中窥伺，
Watching you from the shadows.
最
I
好
hope
仅
that's
此
all
而
she's
已。
doing. Oh, she's probably doing more. Okay then. Alright, so it seems we can get level 8 right away, but if it's not necessary, we'll unlock it later. Sakura's episode about Mantis too. So we need to keep on going with Sakura, or is that? I feel like that's actually something we need to unlock by playing. Well, let me just check some. Remembrance Festival. Yeah, I think that's what we unlock for playing, not for leveling up signets. So I guess that'll be for later. Let me just make sure we actually get through some of the dialogues to make sure I don't end up being in something that's not even unlocked. So let's go through one more of Sakura's
看
memory.
得出来，
Could
虽
tell
然
the
被
flame
称为烛
chasers
火
don't
英姐
necessarily
并
see
列
eye
一
to
处，
eye with each other.
但而不可信任的战
I believe
友
you
会
and
带来
I-
什么样的后果？
You know better than me what
我相
trustworthy
信
comrades can mean.
身为牙医小姐，
I know your
我不
world
知
is
道你
like
生活在一
what
个怎样的
baptism
世
is
界
untrue.
里，但是信任
Trust
在
it
我的
was
时代
just
里
a vulnerability in
那
my
不过是一
time.
把快刀。被他
It
所杀
claims
死
more
的
lives
人，
than Honkai.
或许并不比崩坏要少。
Huh. Okay.
尤其是对像我这样的人
Especially
来
for
说，
someone like me, trusting that
把后
someone
背
else
交给
had
别
my
人
back was not an option.
实在是太害怕自己会被背
You
叛。
were afraid of betrayal.
不，
No,
背
betrayal
叛并
didn't
不是一件
frighten
可
me.
怕的事。
It was the norm in those
不
days.
过，
Oh, it was the norm,
如果说
okay.
我真的在害怕着什么的
If I
话，
have to name something else, I
那
fear
大
I
概
guess
只
I
会
would
是
say
恐惧本
fear
身吧。
itself.
我不明白你的意思。
Okay.
人类往往会对
People
未
are
知的
afraid
事
of
物
these
感到
things
恐惧，
unknown, especially when they
尤
contradict
其是
their
在他
common
和
sense.
而在那个所有人的神
When the
经
whole world
都
was on
紧
the
绷到了
brink,
极限
fear
的
could
时
easily
代，
crush a person or a
恐
group
惧
of
其实很
people.
容易就能摧毁一个人。信任随时可能会
Trusting
被恐
someone
惧
who
所
might
支配
submit
的
to
人，
fear, that's no different
在
than
我
putting a
看
blade
来，
into your own
这
neck.
和把刀刃架在自己的脖颈上并无区别。
So essentially, once again, leading to
像是
separation.
梅比乌斯
After
博士
all,
那种
people who find
反倒会因
experiment
未知而感到
excitement
兴
in
奋的
unknown,
人，
such as Dr. Mobius,
毕
I
竟
feel
是
far
梅比乌
between.
斯博士。
Dr. Mobius, I didn't
我
think
还
the
以
two
为
had
他
any
和你不会有
connection.
什么交集，本来也应该是那
That's the
样。
way. That's the way it
我也没有想
should be.
到，
Never
他
expected
竟
her
然
to
会主
join
动申
Cocoon
请加入毒火。
voluntarily.
那段时间，
For a
我总是
time,
能
I
见到
always
苏
saw
来
Sue
劝他离
trying to
开，
talk her into quitting. I didn't know
那
Sue
时我
back
还
then.
不认
What
识
is his
苏。
name?
当然，他
Because
没
he
能说
failed
服
and
梅
she
比乌斯博
stays.
士，
A special vital
他还是留
certain
在了独有。
command responsibility. I
作
feel
为
like
特别
it's,
顾
that's a
问
bad thing.
听起来确实是一份
Sounds like
很
the
适
right
合
job
博
to
士的
take
工
on. No, I don't
仅
think
从
about
学
it.
识的角度而言，
Knowledge-wise, she was one
梅
of the
比乌斯
smartest
博
minds
士
of our time.
但他在指挥方面的才
At
能
the command post, she
实
wasn't all
在
that
是，而且
impressive.
最为关键的
Importantly,
是，
joining Cocoon at the
不
expense
惜
of
暂时
studying
终
the
止自己的
research
研究工作，也要加
was
入
an
独有，
exceedingly odd
这对他来说实在
decision.
是过于反
Yeah.
常了。他一定还有着什么
She
其
must
他
have
的
had
目
other
的。
plans. In the end, I never
可
figured
惜
out
直
what
到
they
最
were.
后，
So I guess that's it. We have one more for Sakura, which I'm just gonna
有一个
unlock.
问题，
Actually,
我
if
不知
it's
道
too
向
early
你
for me
询
to
问是
ask,
否合
but
适，只有说出来我们才能
know
知
what
道。
it is after I hear the
好
question.
吧，
Right, you don't have
如
to
果
answer
觉得有
my
些如
answer.
今的人们
How do people view
是怎
today
样看待
view
律者的？
Urshers? Interesting question. We know there's a few different kinds of people in terms of those
很
viewpoints.
复杂，
It's complicated,
在
yeah.
大 大多数
I
人的
think
眼
most
里，
people Urshas
绿
or
者
humanity's
就像
worst
是一种，
enemy.
但绿者是否就
I
一
don't
定
agree
会
with
与
the
人类
argument
为
that
敌？
Urshas are natural enemies of
我认为
humanity.
在成为绿者这件事上，
Becoming a Ursha
我没
wasn't
有
the
选择的
choice
余
for
地
me.。But I can
但如何
decide
去
how
使
to
用
use
这
this
份力，除
power.
了你以外，
Anyone else manage to
还有
control
其
their
他人
powers
做到
like
过
that?
类似的事，
Yes.
但这
It's
并
not
不容
easy.
易。
To fight against the will of
为了
Honkai,
与那
they
种意
did
志抗
everything
争
they could，
他们
to
倾
create
尽了
this
全力，
point.
他们
That's
真
really
人事
impressive.
情。其实我也想过，
Actually, it had also occurred to me
也许
that
绿
Urshas
者
are not necessarily
并不一定
enemies.
都会是
The
人类的
12
敌人。在对于绿者的
don't
看法
seem to have
上，
an unified
你们
opinion
之
on
间
Urshas
似乎
among
也存在
yourself.
着不小。我曾经和凯文
On
也
one
提起过
side
这
of the
件事。
Kevin,
凯
but
文，
he Before my sim was
在我留
created,
下自己的
he
记
had
忆体之
participated
前，
in the neutralization
他
of
就
at
已经
least
参与
5
歼灭了至
Urshers.
少5名绿者
We。know a few, 7th, 11th, not sure which others were,
原来
8th.
如此，
That explains
即
it.
便是他，
Without a firm
如
conviction,
果没有
even
抱
he
定
couldn't
那样
have
的
done
决
that.
心，为了战胜崩坏，
Defeat Honkai, all
所
Urshers
有
must
绿
be
者
killed.
都必须被消
That's
灭。
the belief held
这
by
里的大多
almost
数
everyone
人
here.
都是抱持着这样的信念
The
一路走
14th,
过来
though,
的。
couldn't really be killed.
那他们
And why would they choose to help me,
又为什么
Ursher?
会选择来帮助我这个绿者？
I mean, good question, but still, I mean, it's an Ursher from outside, so I guess that explains it. So the last one. Oh, view missions, okay. Clear the last grave 5. Knock Mobius. Mobius, okay. Okay, I think we're gonna go through all of them. Just unlock them. And we'll save, of course, the lore bits, because that's the part that takes the longest for later. There's usually not really any lore here. If there is, it's just one small bit. Though if I go into here, there's too much information and I'm gonna forget. And also we'd be here for a long time. So we'll just go ahead and unlock the dialogues to make sure that if I do go into the quest to try to get closer to the story so we can stream it later, then at least I am able to do that. Because I'm not sure what you need. Few missions. Okay, so I don't think I can... So I can't do Kevin, I can't do Pristine, I can probably do Eden.
大家都说你
People
现在已
say
经
that
不
you
唱
don't
歌
sing
了，
anymore.
是吗？
Oh, really?
其实我一个人
I
的
sing
时候，
sometimes, but only when
也
I'm
还是
alone.
会唱的。为什么不唱给其
Why
他
not
人
sing
听
to
呢？
others? Thought you'd enjoy an audience.
我以为你会更喜欢有听众的唱。
Perhaps because
或
I
许是
found
因
their
为
lost
我渐
interest
渐
in
发
art.
现，大家都没有欣
Kill
赏
of
艺术
the
的
Honkai.
心。就比如，
Can you imagine
你
Kevin
能
and
想
Comp
象
was
出凯
finally
文和
enjoying the
千
music
姐
and the
安
playing
静的
at
欣
the
赏
end?
音乐？确实不能。
No, but maybe others
不过
can.
大概吧。
Maybe it also depends on whether
不过
I'm
唱
in
像
the
是今
Just
天
like today is the perfect day for this
缪斯
tune.
的花园
When Daphne
第
Bloom,
三场
Act 3,
第二
Scene
幕
2, Music
演
Garden.
奏这一首的时候
In，regards to more
双
about
簧管的编
players,
制要
along with
增加
subtle
2位
flute，presence.
伴奏的小提琴
Violins
一定
have
要
to be
选
made
德尔
by
瓦诺
Delfino
制
with proofs
云
from...
杉木，
I'm just speaking
第
Chinese
3个世
today.
纪前的
3
木料
centuries
制
ago
成，
when the climate was humid
几
and
乎都
mild.
是我没听过的名字
Never heard these names before, neither.
啊。
Troth,
毕
there is an
竟
ancient history
每当
now.
我喜欢听你
I
谈论
like
这
it when you
些，
talk about this thing. I can imagine
能让我
what
感
the
到
stands
谢
are
谢你
like.
这么说，
Thanks,
牙医
it's
小
fine.
姐。
Maybe one day I'll sing.
我
Looking
请。
forward to that. Okay, so what's this? Portals carrying signets of gold appear more often. Have I not unlocked that? Okay, then we'll unlock that.
牙医小姐，
Let's try then. Give
要
us a
来
drink. Eden razor goblet,
用
smiling.
紫海伦酿的。
Fruit from Violet Helen.
这种
Special
葡
grape
萄
species
曾经是
from
木大陆
Mill.
的特产，现在已经绝种。
Wine
谢谢。
Thanks. Never drink.
是吗？
That's
的
so.
确，不
Indeed.
论是何种
We're in
佳
the
酿，
finest
对
wine
人来
house
说
in money.
都百害而
Ours is a
无一
wealthy way
利。
of life. People still like to drink. That's what
但
wine
人
is
类
for.
还是需要这样的
Exchange of
佳
human
酿。
bodies damage for a moment of
美酒就是
satisfaction. In the temple, God, the man's woman swords up. Then she ended the
这
goblet.
盏黄金铸成的
Take
酒
this small
杯
gift. That's right. It's too expensive.
不
Don't
用
mind
在
that.
意，
People give me
在
more
世人给予
than
我
I
的
could
财富
possibly
之而
receive.
且，
Let's try
牙
that.
医
Please
小
do.
姐
Why don't，you
她
try
能
it?
让人暂时沉
Send
湎
it to a
于
street
往日
queen
的美
while it's
梦，
past. And I'll for a
忘
moment
却
was
眼
fine.
前
Listen
所
to
有的
me.
忧愁。
Okay, so we get this as well, which we can find it useful if we ever need Eden's signets. Okay, so there's Mad King, there's Sue. Don't think we can, okay. So the only one now possibly is the soldier, Fuwa. So we can unlock it. Let's do one more, and then we'll do Elysia's trial.
我有一个问
I
题
have another question.
想向你请教，请讲。
Go ahead.
创造融合战士的
Project
技术
Amber doesn't seem
似
to
乎没
include
有
the
被包
tech to
含在
create the
火种计划
mantis.
内，
Why?
为什么？
Good question. Did they predict that Ursha's good?
我不知道，
I know. If you ask
但
me,
我
this
认
tech
为
shouldn't even
这种技
exist.
术不该被传承下去。这么说来，
You haven't met
你
all
还
of
没
the
有见过
mantis
更多的
soldiers,
融
and
合
that's a
战
good
士，
thing.
因为
Some of them
你
would
不
be
能
of
用
no
这里的
use
这
to
些
you.
人，
Not all of the mantles.
你不能用
Mantis
英杰
had
的
a
高
little
度
flame
去那
chasers.
些没能留下名字
Those
的
who
人，
die without a name and
他
the
们中的大多
strongest
数
among all the
也都是
sacrificed
在数克他们
themselves.
的作战能力。
But in the end, they
最
could
终也
only
只
match the
是
strength of
天
grief
赋出众的
gifted
人类士
individual
兵
in
经刻苦训
mutation.
练。不，
Yeah, sorry, that
抱
was
歉
just a single case.
那样的人类
Your
士兵
case?
也就只有一个而已。
Shouldn't jump to
令普
conclusions.
通人比
Making
肩
an
超
ordinary
级士
soldier a
兵，
super fighter
听
sounds
起
like a
来
giant leap
已
to
经
me
是质的，
already.
但这远远达不到人
But
们对
still
英
falls
雄的
short of
期望
people's。expectations for a hero.
从结果来看，
In terms of
融合
results,
战士
the Mantis
并不
program
是一个
wasn't
成
a
功的计
success.
划，
It only
它只
stalled
是略
on
微
by
拖延了
slightly
崩
at
坏
the
的脚
cost of
步，
many lives.
但代价
Alright. We still have more. Okay, now we can get it. Okay, so I think we are ready at least to unlock. I'll go through those the normal playthroughs off camera and see if I can unlock Mobius story. Then we'll do it on stream. We have one thing. Should I use it? I don't think we've gotten a... I'm just trying to get an A rank Valkyrie from this, and then I'm gonna skip the rest of the banners. So I don't think I've gotten one yet from what I remember. So maybe now. There we go. Okay, I was not expecting that on the main account. I already got it on the secondary one, by the way. Okay, we got that. I was just trying to get an A-rank battlesuit because Cele Swallowtail Phantasm is in the banner. And I wanted to get Swallowtail Phantasm. And we got Elysia. Okay, we're getting lucky again. Hold on. Now you see that? I just wanted to get this or any of the others really, because I'm trying to get more SSS ranks. So any of these I take them, but I mostly want Silly Valray, Swallowtail Phantasm, or Kalan Kaslana, this one, because I'm also trying to get it to SSS. But right now it's an SS. And we got hold up. We got Elysia, where is it? I was not expecting that. I was just gonna use Ancient Legacy to unlock her, but it seems we went even further. We can level her up right away. No, I don't want to buy this. Okay. So we still have 252 here. We can level up to max. 75. Give her Official's weapon real quick, just to test her out in a bit. Stigmata, which ones is good for her? I don't think we really have any good ones though. So I'm gonna have to go with the typical 4-star Stigmata, because I think that's the best one I can have right now. Skills. So we have this. Okay. Charge it. We're just gonna try to buy as many as we can. Even though our coins, I mean, isn't that good, but let's start by unlocking these. I'm not much of an evasion person, so I think we do one more of basic attacks. Oh, we're already that low. We're gonna need more. Yeah, we're running out of coins. Hold on. Let me just first buy the ultimate skills. Okay. I'm gonna upgrade them more later. Here we have this. Okay. It could be better, but it's fine. It's usable. So I got Elysia then. I was not expecting that. So that's the tutorial we'll do in a bit. Alright, let's try. I do have her, but well, we'll just try the tutorial for now, and I'm probably try the Elysia off camera. Also, do we have access to it already? If we do, Valkyrie upgrades, we have one key. So I'm gonna unlock Elysia and try it off screen, try to level her up. So there we go, Elysia unlocked. So now we do have access to a bunch of other Valkyries here. Also, I can unlock the new Bright Knight Excelsis, but not this week. Alright, so let's try the trial. Let's see how she plays. So, Starry Wishes, what's this? Oh, it's a spending event, never mind. So it's over here, yep. Okay, so attack, that's the first one. So we get an SSS rank with the weapon, with a stigma, so essentially this is gonna be OP, so let's not expect that much damage from my Elysia when I use her. Okay, that's weird, I'm just gonna say Elysia, not her nickname. Elysia is a Psy-type bow wielder that can attach crystalline seeds to enemies and cause them to take more physical damage from her attacks. Basic attack, okay. Right, Jay. Okay, so that we got the seed on the fourth one. Elysia can have up to 400 infatuation and restore 30 per second. With 100 or more infatuation, all attack gets a charge shot. Cupid Bolt. So there's 400 and we spend 100, so there's up to 4 times. We can do up to 4 charged attacks. With 100 infatuation or more, hold attack after evasion is cast. Charge shot usable will increase crit rate. Wait, right. Evasion, charge attack. Wait, what? I'm confused on what you have to do. So, charge attack, charge attack. Oh, okay, so you do have to be fast. Oh, single shot, charge it. Oh, right. Okay, it's quite a difficult one with the combos. Right, so that's essentially it. Okay, let's go to the exit.
这次的任务报告就写非常简单吧。
So that's the first tutorial for the normal attack. Alright, second one, QTE and ultimate. And we get Moonlight Beam. So that's for the time fracture. I suppose we have to trigger time fracture to get the QTE.
小心头顶。
Oh, that's a good QTE in terms of damage, it seems. Ultimate, now this is the thing I'm actually hyped for.
来做点开心的事吧。
Because now you can use a bunch of charge shot, right? Hold attack after evasion, cast charge shot, will increase crit rate. Okay, so charge attack, charge attack, charge attack, charge attack, charge attack. Continue. Just continue it. Alright, so now I can.
来点浪漫的气氛，如何？
Alright, let's try one more time. We'll try to get all 6 of them. Okay, it can do lots of damage. For quite a while, in fact. So you do need to use a charge attack for it to ricochet. So normal attacks won't ricochet. Okay. For now, where's the exit? Because I'm just gonna leave. There we go. We're just here to learn how the battlesuit works. So
这次的
I
任务
think I figured out how the ultimate works.
就写非常简单吧。
Tutorial 2. Alright, let's go on to the third one. Evasion and weapons. Are we using a pre-arm? No. Wait, what's the team synergy? Okay. So just this for now. Evasion and weapons. This is probably one thing I'm not using because I won't have the weapon. Triggers 3 seconds of time for action restored to 100. Evasion. Okay. So now we can also use charge skill. Whisper of the Past can boost the wielder's charge attack damage and crit damage. Weapon active creates an explosion on hit, leaves behind force field as slowed enemies. Cast by Misting Hell. When cast by Elysia, it can create crystalline seeds from nearby enemies. Okay. Hold the weapon skill button and enter aiming mode and attack nearby weak spots. I mean, that's the usual for any archer.
我的心意要好好收下
So
哦
we。just have to defeat him, or just leave it. Oh, so we just have to leave the thing. Okay, never mind. Let's leave. Alright, let's go.
被这么盯着，我会害羞的。
Alright, so Tim's synergy. Of course, Urshroof support, but now actually support. Let's be honest, he'll probably be better as a physical DPS. I shall now upshift and to unleash Elysia's full potential with Tim's synergy. Urshroof Sentience cast a sword combo attack to trigger Elysia's QTE and unleash an ultimate to boost damage taken by enemies. That's not a support skill, that's a DPS skill. You see that damage? Cast the QTE, weapon skill, and then her ultimate. Never mind,
来
that's
做
a
点
lot of
开心的
damage.
事吧。
Cast Astrologus Kitty in ultimate followed by Elysia's evasion and charge attack. That's way too complex. I'm never gonna get that, but okay. Elysia casts a weapon skill and charge attack about an enemy for more charge attacks to deal more damage. Holy! What the hell?
送你一朵花。
Okay, that's way too much. Alright.
你说够。
Let's try it.
太虚之握。小心头顶。来点浪漫的气氛，如何？
Okay, that's some insane damage, alright? Let's leave.
被这么盯着，
Okay, so it does have damage potential.
我会害羞的。
Well, I still prefer Shrift Sentience if I had to use a DPS in this team. Alright, so we get crystals for this. Let's just take those. Alright, and I think we'll end the stream here. We don't have really any more things here to use. Just check. Right. Alright, so I will be ending the stream here. And thank you all for coming. And yeah, see you guys on the Genshin stream on the 19th. Bye.